Hey, everybody, what's going on out there? Thank you so much for being here. I apologize for last week. I want to say hey to Mr. Barry. Welcome to the show. I do. I really want to say I apologize for last week. Last week was just a messed up week. So we were supposed to have Carrie on. She is on actually next week. And like I said, Carrie's on next week. So we will catch up with her then. But tonight we have Coleman with us. And I think we have Monica on with us. But you guys all know Coleman from Chillin and Grillin with Coleman. I mean, this is the man right here. There he is. We're going to talk to him about a couple videos. And I'm going to mute Monica because I think she's having some problems. So Chillin and Grillin with Coleman. Tonight we're just chilling with them. I wish we could grill with them, but we're just chilling. So we're going to ask him about a couple of his videos and just get to know Coleman. Talking to him behind stage. What a great guy. What a great guy. Before we do that, I want to share with you guys something. As you all saw my short video where my awning fell in a snowstorm about 3 weeks ago. So we're having something built, and it starts the middle of April. Look at that. We're having something very similar to this built. It's actually 4 posts, so really looking forward to that. And included in that is this bad boy right here. And Coleman and I were just in the back talking about this. So we're going to have this built as well. You guys, are you ready to bring Coleman on? I think I am. I know I am. I got to post that real quick. Let's bring Coleman on. We've got, we got Dustin on from Tennessee Grillin and Smoking. Hey, Dustin, how are you? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Guys, let's bring Coleman on. Really, let's do it. Let me get rid of that. Stop sharing, and bada boom, bada bing. There's the man, the myth, right there. Coleman, how are you?
Hello and welcome to Grillin and Chillin.
Coleman.
How are you, Mike?
I'm good, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. You know, last 2 weeks ago it was -5 degrees here in Texas, and today it was 72. So
love it. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 60s this week. So we got Craig online with us. Hey, Craig, good seeing you.
Hello, Craig.
Yeah, Craig's awesome. He was our first guest on the show. So he's behind the garage barbecue. He's actually doing a competition here really soon. So
perfect.
And we got Steven online. Steven's actually the one who makes the thumbnails for this. And what a
great job.
Oh gosh, yeah. They're awesome. So big thank you to Steven. Appreciate it. If you guys aren't subscribed to Coleman, make sure you do. Also, TN Grillin and Smoking, my buddy Dustin, make sure you subscribe to him. Appreciate you being on. Want to get him on as a guest as well. Coleman, you ready for some questions?
I'm ready. Hey, and if you're, I posted this on my, I've got a couple Facebook pages and I posted it on both of those. So if you're here from Grillin and Chillin with Coleman or Grillin and Chillin with Friends, a couple of my pages, make sure you put a comment in the comment section. I want to see who's here.
Please do. Yes, absolutely. We got 9 viewers right now. So, you know, it always starts out with just a couple and then boom, skyrockets. Love it. Love it. I think I have the greatest crew that checks in. You're in all the time, you know. These guys are great. Thank you. What are you drinking tonight?
You know, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper and vanilla vodka.
Like it.
With my custom made Grillin and Chillin, you know, Yeti cooler with my sticker on it.
I need one.
I'm too poor to get one special made.
I need a sticker.
Do you not have one of my stickers, Mike?
I don't. And I just got some stickers in, so we'll do a swap. I'll hit you up afterwards. Kent from Daddy Dutch Barbecue's on with us. Hey, Kent.
Kent, how are you, my friend?
Yep, good old Kent. He's Grumpus on fire. Bill's with us. Love it. This is awesome.
Speaking of Grumpus, I actually have a card here that I'm sending out to Grumpus today. So he sent me some of his stickers and coasters and one of his magnets. So I'm sending him some of my stickers. So Grumpus, thank you.
Yeah, Grumpus is great. We had a lot of fun with him on the show. I know Tennessee or TN Grillin and Smoking. He's got stickers too. I've got one on my Fridge of Fame. So if you guys are interested, and if Dustin has any, hit him up. He's got this his son And when he got my sticker, man, he's just like all over it. That was great. Yeah. All right, Monica, come on.
I'm here, man. I thought I was gonna need life alert there for a second.
Well, yeah, but we don't see your beautiful face.
I know. I'm trying to gather my composure. I just I was in one of those states where it's like, oh my gosh, I can't get up.
Well, you gather, okay?
I'm gathering. You could put me on
gather in silence while you get your stuff together.
And bless her, Lord, she ain't right, Lord.
And it looks like, Coleman, guess who we have online with us? It is Mr. Catbutt himself.
Mr. Catbutt. He probably doesn't remember that.
Oh, Chris has a memory. Chris has a memory like a church mouse. I'm not sure what kind of memory that is, but that's Chris is sharp. Yeah. Chris is sharp as whipped cream.
What is Chris's channel? What's he?
The Eastwind Farms.
Oh, okay.
He's kind of retired from it though, and he's actually getting ready to retire. Lucky bastard.
So Chris is actually the one that sent me some not Daddy Dutch, some Uncle Steve Shake seasonings.
Yep. Chris is great. He's fun. Well, he'll be on when we have open mic. You know he will, and he'll be more than happy to show Jet's butt to all of us. All right. Where are you from?
Where do I live now? Where am I from?
Yeah, where you live and where are you from?
I'm in North Texas. I'm probably about an hour and a half north of Dallas. Just real up close next to the Oklahoma border. Don't live in a town. I'm kind of nowhere. I travel with my real job quite a bit in big cities. So when I get home on the weekends, I don't want to be around people. So I live out in the country, up by the Oklahoma border, about an hour and a half north of Dallas. So
I can tell you're out by Oklahoma because you keep cutting in and out.
Is it my internet? This probably
could be. We'll deal with it. No worries.
Okay. I told my wife to get off the internet so that we could have good service.
That's right, honey. Come on. How about animals? You got any animals?
Oh, I got lots of animals. We're my wife and I are dog people.
Okay.
And a story about our pet. We name all of our animals after alcohol.
Nice.
So anytime we get a new pet, we go to the liquor store and walk around until we find what we're going to name our new animal. So we have 3 dogs. Have an English Mastiff. Her name is Shiner. I have a white boxer by the name of Paloma. And then my wife wanted a lap dog, so we got her a Jack Russell Shih Tzu. So it's a Jack Shit.
Jack Shit.
Her name is Chardonnay. And then my wife has a bearded dragon. Got him when he was probably 6 inches long, and now he's huge. But his name is Newcastle. And then you're
a trip, man. That's awesome.
Prior to moving out here, we had cows and goats and chickens and horses and everything else. But we moved back to Texas about 5 years ago, and we got rid of all the animals when the kids weren't around anymore.
Right on. Want to say hi to Jared from Frack Daddy, and it's also Carrie, our guest next week is on. Yes.
Hey.
Feel bad. I stuck in God's country last weekend or last Wednesday, and this time last week I was just leaving. So.
And where were you?
I was in Pocatello, Idaho. It's
okay.
It's probably 40,000 people, but we had been there since early Sunday morning, helping my in-laws were having some health problems. We were helping them out, and we were supposed to come home on Tuesday. Of course, Tuesday led to Wednesday, and next thing I know, I'm coming home Wednesday night after work. Fortunately, at my job, I work from home. So does my wife.
Oh, okay.
So we worked from her cousin's house, and then at 6 o'clock, we bailed.
Okay.
All right. So tell us a little bit about your channel and what you do. And the reason why I ask this is when I watch your videos, it's like I'm watching an instructor. It's very captivating because it's like, this guy knows what the hell he's talking about.
It's amazing what 40 takes will do for you, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, my passion is instruction and training. I was a children's pastor for many years and worked in the Boy Scout instructor for years. So kind of instructing and teaching is my passion. I've been, cooking and grilling outdoors for probably 25, 30 years. But my channel is all about the guy that got his grill last week, or he's got a gas grill or a charcoal grill that he might use once or twice a year, but he wants to get better.
Okay.
It's not about the competition. Sorry, Kent, I'm not a competition guy, but it's about the backyard griller that just wants to make good food for his friends that are coming over this weekend and drinking some beer.
That's me.
He wants to make he wants to make a good set of ribs for his friends. So
that's funny you say that, because that was one of my questions a little bit later on, and actually Lee from the Smoking Bears asked me a question, and it was like, have you identified your audience? And it really got me thinking. So I ask every person that, and so you've identified your audience.
I have.
And so you and I are in competition. So Coleman, you're out of here. See you later, buddy.
It's been nice. Hey, high tide raises all boats, right?
Exactly. So, it took me a while to come up with that concept of what is my audience? Who am I trying to get? But it sounds like, you've got it down. This is who you're after, and our audiences are very similar. So, we got Risa online. Hey, Risa.
So Mike, who is your audience? Just have you decided upon that?
Well, it's very similar to what Coleman has, but this isn't about me. This is about Coleman. When you have me on as a guest on this show, I'll tell you.
Invited me to be the co-host. I could butt in anytime I want.
No, very, very simple. It is that guy who just wants to sit out back and barbecue and have a good time. And I'll add a little bit of different spin to it, and that is, you can cook anything you cook indoors, you can do outside for the most part.
Exactly.
I agree.
Yep.
And it just takes a little bit more finesse, and I'll tell you what, it's going to taste better.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's that love.
It's funny. I one of my videos really, it's starting to take off. Matter of fact, I think this week it hit 4,000 views, and for me, I hit 800 subscribers yesterday. So getting 4,000 views on a video is pretty cool for me.
Yeah.
It's my rib video.
Okay.
And I got so much flack on that video because I overcooked my ribs and they were fall off the bone. But you know what?
Yes.
That's the way I like them. And that's
the whole idea, right?
Oh yeah, my dad he hates rib because he only has 3 teeth, and he doesn't like eating ribs. And I made ribs sometime, and this is the first time I've ever been able to enjoy ribs, and everybody loves the ribs when I make them. So that's the way I make them. That's the way I like them.
Correct.
If you don't like them that way, then cut an hour off the time.
Exactly. You know what? Don't watch the video. Hello.
Certainly. Yeah.
But hey, thank you for watching the whole video to the end, where you can see that they're falling off the bone, right?
That's right.
Yeah, and it's like Risa says, the haters. Yeah.
Oh,
luckily they give views too. So.
Luckily,
and
I
they
don't have a lot. Yeah.
And Bill said from Grandpa says, if I forgot all about it. You take a week off and you forget all of this. If you like fall off the bone, then they're perfect. I did the McCove rib sandwich, and I did it how Kent from Daddy Dutch does it, and guess what? They were fall off the bone. Right. That's how I like it. If you don't like it, well, you know what? You can always change the channel. So, but thanks for the view.
I'm not here to make ribs look good in a styrofoam box.
Exactly.
I'm here to make a plate of ribs go away and people licking their lips and that barbecue sauce on their shirt. That's my goal.
For me, now that I just monetized this week, and thank you for that extra 3 cents.
Congratulations, Mike.
Oh, God,
congratulations, Mike.
It was a struggle. Good God.
Yeah,
you're not too far behind, dude. You can't be.
I'm 200 subscribers, at 196 subscribers now, and I just hit 2,600 hours of view time.
I'm going to tell you,
and I've been going for 9 months.
I'm going to tell you, your channel is rocking, and I could see it going places. Oh, we got Long's Quest on here. Thank you so much, my brother, for showing up. Skip, I think I hope I get it. You take 2 weeks off, and you're just like, all of a sudden you don't know what the hell's going on.
Jeez.
I know, loser. Why didn't you check your notes before, loser? How can we find you on social media?
I of course I'm on YouTube, Grillin and Chillin with Coleman. I have a Facebook page that is Grillin with Coleman, but that's my business. So I've got about 5,000 people on that one. And but the fun one to be on is called Grillin and Chillin with Friends. And we've got about 1,600 people on that page, and everybody is posting their cooks and asking questions. And what kind of prompted me, if I can tangent, to start that page is I joined a Facebook page that had 100,000 people on it, and I posted my logo. So I posted my logo and said, hey, I'm new to the channel, looking forward to learning from you guys. And within a couple hours, I had 100 comments underneath my post making fun of the fact that I wore Crocs and that I was wearing gloves when I was cooking.
Oh, my Lord.
And it got so bad that they actually kicked me off the page.
I was going to ask you about that.
And I
wearing gloves. No,
yeah.
I'm kidding. Who cares? Really? Who cares? You wear Crocs. Who cares?
So
I wear jellies half the time.
I'm wearing Crocs right now. But so I started the Facebook page, and I said, you know what? We're gonna help each other out. We're gonna answer questions. We're not gonna make fun of people's cooks. I don't want that new guy to ever be afraid of some question where sometimes these barbecue guys can be so cruel.
Yes, they can.
So I can be found on there. I'm on Instagram. Don't post a lot on there because I don't know a lot about it. I just started TikTok. I've got 3 videos up there, so I'm trying, but I've got a full-time job. This is becoming another full-time.
Exactly. Hey, we got our very, very, very first super chat. Gary, thank you so much. And I promised that when I got my first super chat, I would do a shot. Anybody up for a shot?
Heck yeah.
What are you drinking?
Well, Monica, we can't see you. I'm drinking.
I could use like 10 right now. Actually, I don't even know how I hurt myself. My back is killing me. I don't know what's wrong.
What are you laying on your side?
No.
No.
I was earlier though. And
Marcel's in here. Carrie.
Marcel's in the house.
All right, we're waiting for Coleman. What do you got there, Coleman? You just gonna swig? You can do yeah. All right, okay.
I got my old Smokies salted caramel.
Ooh.
Carrie, this is for you, my friend. Love you. We will see you next week, by the way. Woo! Back to the White Russians. Oh. Oh my God, another one. You got to be shit. Carrie, so much for the love.
He's gonna be trashed by the end of this.
I'm glad, something told me, and I thought I better take some ibuprofen before this. Carrie, I still love you, but the meter's kind of come down just a wee bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Woo!
You should have bought some champagne.
I should have. Maybe that's it.
Yeah. Celebrate.
We're just taking a whole thing of, I got to switch to beer. I'm going to be one sick mofo tomorrow.
Yeah.
No more White Russians for you.
What kind of beer are you drinking?
I like the cheap shit. And if Jesse from Baseball Beer and
okay. Right.
There's a guy by the name of Jesse, and he's from Barbecue, Baseball, and Beer, something like that, and he gives me shit for that. So, oh my God, you know who's on here? Coleman, are you subscribed to, Carrie, of course, because she did 2 super chats. Carrie with VA Chick, make sure you check her out. And, of course, everybody else, but Patty Joe Cooking.
Uh-oh.
VA Chick off-road and cooking. Does she do Jeep stuff? Because my wife and I are Jeep people.
She does. They do a lot of four-wheeler stuff. And, man, they go out with friends, and they're, like, riding through the mud, and picking up snakes and shit. You're just like, whoa. And she cooked. I mean, they were doing deer burgers and steaks, and so she's got a great channel.
Oh,
She's really
perfect.
good.
I'm gonna have to check out her channel.
Yep. Hey, if anybody does a $5 super chat, I'll put you on here on the cilantro, yes or no, and you can go right to the head of the class. Yeah. No, that sucks. That sucks. God, I'm already. It's like we're already at the end of the questions.
He's drunk with power.
He's drunk on power. Damn.
Oh, sweet
funny.
Jesus. Help
Yeah.
us,
I
Lord.
can't type
Help
in the
us.
comments tonight, so
Oh, why not?
what's that?
Why not?
Now, if I open up YouTube, my internet goes crazy, so I
Gotcha.
I see the comments over here, but I can't
Where do you
comment.
live?
So.
You live in the sticks or what?
I do. I'm 6 miles from the closest town, so I'm
Monica,
way out in the middle of nowhere.
if you were listening
I know,
earlier,
I heard, but I mean, like, I
Whatever.
guess it didn't map it or anything. I didn't realize he was really out in the sticks. I thought you guys were kidding.
Oh, I there's only 4 houses within a mile of me, so I am way out in the middle of nowhere.
That's
and
good
I love
and bad, I guess.
all right, let's get back into this.
Hey, we're having a conversation.
Okay, all right,
This is
all right.
how it
Oh,
goes.
okay. Never mind. Anybody?
Sorry.
If you guys
He
got any
wants to
questions,
monetize more.
if you got any questions, just ask away, guys. I gotta make sure boy, tomorrow's gonna be rough. I'm definitely sleeping on the couch tonight. I know that for sure. What's your earliest memory of cooking, Coleman?
Oh, that's a great question. So my grandparents had a cattle ranch in East Texas, down by Stephenville, Texas, and they had 480 acres, and they had a bunch of ponds. And I remember my nanny had a wood stove in the house, and she had a wood burning stove my entire time growing up. And we would go down to the one of the ponds and gig frogs.
Oh, frog!
And
yeah, my grandpa used to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd come back to the house, and Nanny would skin them up and batter dip them and deep fry them in a cast iron skillet on the wood burning stove. And
it was all about those hind legs. For
yeah.
Did you say that you digged?
Gig them, G-I-G, gig.
Oh,
you're gigging. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Picking up what you laid down.
Gigging for frogs, and
Gotcha.
so that was probably one of my earliest memories. But she was always my inspiration.
That's all.
Matter of fact, I have several of her Dutch ovens and skillets that I inherited when she passed away, and
Lucky.
one of them from the 1700s. So
Whoa,
They'll live forever, man.
awesome.
True story.
Oh yeah, you were saying that the other night. That's cool.
Yeah, they cast iron will go forever. True story, man. I mean,
certainly.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, why can't I get this? Come on. There we go. Robert's on.
Yeah.
I think Mark's on here too. I thought, there we go. Oh yeah. When I was a kid, my grandparents had like a swampland area. They had 200 acres on one side of the road and about 150 on the other side. And it was a dairy farm. And on the north side of the road, they had a lot of swampland in one area, and you could see the frogs underneath the ice.
What?
Right? And you just dig in there. Yeah. Prosser, Washington. And you just dig in there and grab the frog, right? You just put it in a bag or a bucket or whatever. And then you take it in, and my grandma, and then she'd fry up those frog legs, man. I was like, okay, that's cool. Yeah. They're not gross. They're just
they're good. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
It's like chicken.
Now, I haven't eaten them since I was a kid, and I don't know if I'd ever order them at a restaurant, but I used to love the thing. So
yeah.
That's my earliest memory, cooking with my nanny, and she made everything on a wood burning stove. So,
so that's probably like your favorite memory as well, right? That wood burning stove. I'm serious.
Oh, it was, yeah. And I have property in New Mexico. I have 30 acres up in the mountains with a cabin, and it was actually family property. My nanny lived up there till she was 82, I think, when she finally moved into town, and wood burning stove, no electricity, had an outhouse. And no running water, and that's how she lived till she was in New Mexico, up in the mountains of New Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not by Edina.
At an undisclosed location in New Mexico.
Oh, it's 20 miles out on a logging road. I guess the closest town is Comado, which is just west of Socorro.
If you look to the south, it glows.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a lot of family in the San Luis Valley, so I was just wondering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up in Texas, New Mexico most of my life.
Cool.
So.
Right on. I was going to say something and I forgot. Oh, well. We'll keep on.
We'll blame it on the White Russians.
Yeah. And Carrie's $20 shots. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Love you, Carrie.
Twice.
And everybody carries on next week, so we'll get back with we'll get even.
That's right.
My wife should make me sleep on the couch tonight.
And I heard that ramen lemon ding dong.
Exactly.
Is Monica a white dot all night? Is that all she's going to be?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't want you guys to see me looking like Igor.
My name is Monica.
That's right. Walk this way.
Yeah, the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
What was that in Young Frankenstein? No matter
Oh, yeah.
what I say
Wasn't that a great
or
movie?
what I do not open this door. That's what it's like when you go to Monica's house. All right. What is your favorite dish to make?
That was so weird.
There's a transition
That was
for you.
Igor. Igor said that.
Yeah.
Dr. Frankenstein was Frankenstein. Well, I'm Igor then.
My favorite thing, I guess we'll just stick to grilling. Two things. I love ribs and I love wings on the Kamado Joe. My wife, she loves it when I cook pulled pork. So, matter of fact, Saturday I went and picked up 3 10-pound pulled porks that are going on the smoker Saturday. So,
Nice. What do you do with them?
I smoke them and then we pull them and then I put them in vacuum seal bags and stick them in the freezer, and then I'll put them in like 2 bags, freeze them, and we'll pull them out and sous vide them, and heat them back up and use them for whatever we want. So,
Sandwiches. I love good pulled pork.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
sandwiches, macaroni and cheese, tacos.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can use that on anything.
Oh, exactly. Pulled pork is so versatile and
It is
fun to make. I love pulled pork with homemade coleslaw.
Is that so? Is pulled pork made with a butt?
I'm not a coleslaw guy.
Pork butt?
No, it's a shoulder.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, the only ass around here is me.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say it.
Are there any foods you won't cook?
I hate onions.
Really?
What?
I do. I'm allergic to raw onions.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I get it.
and I don't like cooked ones. You'll see me using them in my videos, but it's only if I can cook them down really good, like I do in my chili or something like that. But I don't like the texture of onions. I don't like the flavor of onions. So I don't. I'm a little OCD, so I don't. It's the texture of food that really bothers me, and I hate raw tomatoes.
Okay.
I don't like the texture. You put it in a blender, make salsa at it, I'm just fine.
Yeah.
But I just won't eat raw tomatoes. So.
But then you got cilantro.
I know
That's
cilantro.
always bad.
Hey, I've already got them down, so that is so funny, man. Chris needs one of those. You might want to send one to Chris, Coleman.
now, Mike, I'm a big boy, so I think I ought to count for at least 2 or 3 votes.
All right.
Because I'm at least 2 or 3 times bigger than most people.
Oh God. Okay. We'll have a committee meeting on that.
Oh jeez. Here we go.
Okay,
It's gonna get stuck in committee now.
Yeah, there we go.
Exactly. It'll be in there for months. Trust me. I'm the same way with sweet potatoes. I love the flavor, but
I
the
love
texture, I don't know what it is. It just,
Yeah.
I don't care if you dip the hell out of that stuff. It just, there's just something about it. What inspired you to start your channel?
Colbin? No.
I could see that for sure.
I've been teaching outdoor cooking for years, and I used to be a real big Dutch oven and cast iron, tinfoil dinners, outdoor cooking stuff, and 2 years my mother-in-law was here at the house for my birthday, and I was making some of my Texas Twinkies. I got a video on that, by the way. Texas Twinkies and a bunch of other stuff, and and she came up to me and she goes, Coleman, you need to be teaching this stuff. I said, well, that's a good idea, but I don't know how I do that. And then COVID hit, and I normally travel. I got stuck at home for a year, and I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna try this thing. And I actually started it as an experiment. Part of my job is I do a lot of marketing and social media marketing and things like that for franchises. And so I did it as an experiment to try to learn more about social media marketing, and it became, so I just kept doing it.
Okay.
So
interesting. That's where it's at now, It's
is.
totally where it's
It
at.
is.
Social media, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just continues to grow while it seems like marketing.
YouTube is, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world.
Yep.
Okay, here's my beef with YouTube. You think they could pay me a little more than $2.14 for 2 days
Amen.
for the video?
Yeah.
They're uploading 100, was it 100 hours of video every hour?
Wow.
Every minute.
Yeah, it's like 300 or 400 is what I heard. But I think it just depends on who you look at. Google will tell you, it's like thousands and thousands. And Bing will tell you, it's like 10 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah. But they're bigger than Bing and Yahoo and AOL. Is AOL even a thing anymore?
Who are you, Monica, and where are you from?
Someone gave me their email address the other day, and it was an AOL.
I
got one of those.
Who still uses that?
Exactly.
Spammers.
We were talking about Jesse earlier. Beer, barbecue, and baseball. Hey, Jesse, how are you?
There he is.
Yeah, he's got a great channel, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do. Great channel. Oh, where are we at? When did you start your channel?
I posted my first video the last week of April last year. So
you're rocking, dude.
I'm just past 10 months, so I got 2 more months to hit my 1-year anniversary, and my goal is to be monetized by the time I hit my year. So
I could see that. You're rocking. I mean, so Steven made the thumbnail about 2 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago. He made it the same time that Marcel was on. It was right after. It was 2 weeks ago. And dude, you're up almost 27, 28 subscribers since then. I was like, holy crap. So good for you. It's just keep pushing. How many videos do you release a week?
I've been going now for 10 months. So 40, I've got 32 videos up. So I try to keep up one a week, but I got COVID for about a month in January, and it really kicked my butt.
Oh, I think I heard.
And then we had that. Yeah, we had that big storm here in Texas, and I lost everything for a week, so it was rough there. Plus, I travel. I fly 150,000 miles a year for my real job, so it's tough for me to be able to get a video out. Plus, my videos, they're not. I won't get into it, but my videos take a lot of time.
Yeah, I could see that, but it's like we were talking earlier, and you mentioned that your background is instructional talking. It's like watching a class. Mm-hmm. Is what I love about it. Where I've heard, for me, it's like people just like, some dude out there talking about it, and just chilling. You're like teaching a class, and I really picked up on that several months ago. And it was funny because when I started going back and when I was researching for this episode, and I've been doing it for about a week now, I really noticed it at that point that yes, this guy, he knows how to address. So you're going places, dude.
Well, but that's the problem with my channel is I know it's instructional and I'm teaching, but I need to get more into it being entertaining, because entertaining is what sells, and that's something I really need to work on. And in my personal life, I'm always telling fat jokes, and
me too.
I try to, I'm trying. I'm being more myself in my videos and being less instructional and more entertaining, but keeping the instruction value. So that's one of my things I need to work on.
It's tough. I find it's tough. It's when I'm sitting here behind the microphone, I can be just the goofiest bastard in the world.
Right.
But when I'm in front of a camera and I have a camera guy that helps me, it's take after take after take.
Yeah.
It's totally different than sitting here just BS.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things I started doing months ago is I script all of my videos, so they're all scripted. Almost down to the word. Where I do stray from the script a little bit, but here's my little secret, and I hope people don't get mad at me. I'm reading off a freaking teleprompter.
Are you really?
When I am, and I think I've gotten to the point now where you can't tell, but I used to.
I'd have never
6
guessed.
months ago, I'd have to do I'd do a take, I don't know, 20 times before I finally got it right, and it would take me 2 days to film a 15-minute video.
Oh wow!
And I've gotten it down now to where I can film one in about 6 hours.
Okay.
But it's 6 hours to film because in a 15-minute video for me, I'm only filming with one camera, but I've got between 30 and 40 video shots that I do for single one of my videos.
Gotcha.
Filming high, filming low, changing the angle that I'm filming at. But then in editing, I didn't know anything about editing when I started doing this, and I started off with one program, moved to Pro, and so I've gotten it down to where it takes me about 8 to 10 hours to edit one of my videos. So there's 20, 30 hours that go into each one of my videos.
So, Mike, I don't want to hear you complaining anymore.
No, my videos take me about an hour and a half to edit, but I do it totally unscripted. But hey, to each his own, right? Here's something that's kind of interesting. Here's something that's kind of interesting. Patrick from Patty Joe Cooking are cousins, right? And remember what I was telling you behind stage that one of my favorite videos was your queso? Look what he said. It's on the screen.
Okay.
Same thing.
Perfect. Wait, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's funny. I've been making that queso for years. And that's always anytime we have a get together, that's the one thing I've always asked to make is my queso.
That queso.
But I usually make it. This time I made it. I usually do it in a crock pot. But I did it in a Dutch oven. But
yeah.
Yes,
same with me. But when I did mine, it was outside. So we got Ron from Four Seasons on. Hey, Ron, how are you? Thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. Where are we? We're all over the place here tonight. I'm loving every minute of it.
I'm sorry. I told you I was a talker.
Yeah.
I told you I was a talker.
So before it's all said and done tonight, I wanted to talk about that. I was reading your commentary. I think it was under the community forum that you have on your YouTube, Mike.
On my about page?
Yeah, it was actually Mike's, and he had a question about this quesadilla that he had made, and the algorithms on it, and the keywords in it. And anyways, so I did some research on that this week, and so anyways, I want to share that with you when it's all towards the end of the night.
Perfect.
But before we hang
please
up.
do.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. It's all about sharing ideas, and how can we? Everybody who's on here, how can we grow together?
Exactly. High tide raises all ships.
Yep. We're not competition, and that's what we're not Sam the cooking guy, who would consider himself competition. We're not. We're all in the same boat together, I think.
That's right. That's right. Nobody watches one channel.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
Yep. Ron says he's good. Good to hear, Ron. He was a great guest too. So, let's see. Craig just cranks out. Have you're subscribed to Craig, right? Of course. Who isn't, right?
Yeah.
And man, he just cranks his videos out, dude. And it's funny because I was talking to Craig. I think it was just via text one day, and he was like, my food, when I get around to it, it's usually cold. And the video that I filmed,
exactly,
and the first time ever was the video I have coming out this Monday. It was cold. It is what it is, right? All right. I
like Jean's comment, Mrs. Dude, just before you pop off of that real quick. She
Okay.
had she made mention that if you're all into deleting pieces that you're keeping, that you're keeping them in a folder as far as bloopers and outtakes. She says they're also great for reels for Instagram. I think that's a really great idea.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
My
good
wife's
idea.
a wizard at Instagram. She's just
Yeah.
like, holy crap. That's Mrs. Dude, by the way.
Mrs. Dude.
Yeah, that's sorry, Zoe's running around here too. What was your biggest challenge to starting your channel?
You know, I did photography when I was younger, with the high school and college, but a new digital camera, I knew nothing about it. I didn't even own one, and don't do this. I went out and spent $10,000 on equipment before I started my channel, and bought the best of this and the best of that, and a new computer and everything and don't do that. That was stupid of me. I shouldn't have done it, but the biggest challenge for me was just having to learn the digital camera. I knew nothing about editing. I knew the marketing side of it. I knew that real well. I hooked up with Sean Cannell on his Think Media stuff and learned a lot from him and bought his program.
I did too.
And so that really helped me a lot behind the scenes. But just getting the camera shots right and editing has been the biggest challenge for me, I think.
I think Chris meant I think Chris meant Coleman for this question, but so I'm going to ad lib. Coleman, when you were a lifeguard, did all the kids rub the hair on your legs and watch it spring up? All right, off to the next question. I'm sure he meant Coleman.
Yeah, have you seen me? I've never been a lifeguard. I played high school and college football.
Yeah. I was defensive end in high school,
I played defensive tackle in high school and college.
Okay, yeah, see? No lifeguards here because never mind. We'll go on to the next question.
I can float real well.
Me too. I don't need a raft. I'll just float it myself.
That's right. That's right.
This is such a great chat tonight. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
What was your biggest challenge of starting your channel, and how did you overcome it?
You already asked me that.
Oh, did I? Never mind. Well, thank you for that answer. That was a great answer.
Yes, you're welcome. I could answer it again. It was, using my camera and editing my videos.
Somebody mute this guy. Any advice for starting a YouTube channel?
Sean says it so well. Just freaking press record. I'm in a mentor group with three other folks from the VRA, and we got one guy in our group that has one video in the last 4 months, and I don't even know why he's part of the group, but he just refuses to get in front of the camera. So if you go back and look at my first video, I was showing people how to make redneck margarita glasses, and it was a Facebook Live video I did, and it was terrible. It was awful. And but I learned from that, and I moved on, and I started getting better and better. Just press record a video, post it, and get a little better each time. So,
okay. Yeah, that's great advice. That's what it's all about. Monica, question for you to ask.
Let's see here. What cameras did you buy?
I only have one camera currently. I use the Canon M50, but I bought an upgraded lens that's better for low light. Because if you guys have seen my video, my outdoor kitchen, I have a huge gazebo, kind of like the one that Mike showed in the picture. So I film in the shade all the time. So
Rest in peace.
It did better in low light. So yeah.
Mike's is rest in peace.
Yes, his blew away.
Tell us about.
So I use the cat.
Yes. Okay,
go ahead.
No. It's this is your show, not me. I'm interrupting you.
I'm sorry, man. I told you I talked too much.
Somebody mute this guy again. I'm talking about me.
Oh.
Shut that guy up. Shut the host up. You bring up your kitchen again, and we were talking about this beforehand. Tell us about your kitchen and that view that you have. That view is absolutely freaking amazing.
Well, if he has no neighbors, that's like the best view ever.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh my God, I would kill for that.
God, that's
why another shot for it.
That's why we moved out here. We found this place and we walked. The house was a mess when we bought it. The folks really didn't take care of it before us, but we walked out the back door and saw this 28-acre lake. And there's only 4 properties on the lake, so I do have neighbors, but they're the only 4 people within a mile of me. But you can't see them. There's so many trees out here. But anyway, we didn't have a back deck on this house. There was a concrete slab back there that was 35 feet by 10 feet wide. And, we had our first party here, and we had 50 people on that little short deck, and it was just downright awful. So I did our back deck. It's 1,300 square feet. And then
that's as big as my second house.
and then I started designing. I have a mechanical engineering background, so I started designing my kitchen and built it myself at a studs and concrete boards, and we lined it in cedar. I poured concrete countertops with the lime green inlaid glass and polished it. So I built the outdoor kitchen entirely myself. Now the pergola over top, I to climb a ladder, so I had someone build that for me. But I love my kitchen. I love filming. But that view, you're right, Mike, and that's why I film out there, because that view.
Yeah, that view is just absolute. What lake is that?
It's a private lake. It's not a.
So it's lake private?
It's it's Lake Hudson, I guess. No, it's our private lake.
Okay. No,
there's no.
From the get-go, I looked at that and went, damn, what a view that guy's got. Holy crap.
Yeah, no, it's on our property, so it's not a public lake.
Okay. No worries. Any fish in it? Has it got fish in it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, you go out there in an hour right now, here in the spring, in an hour you'll catch 10 bass out of there like nothing.
Wow.
I'll be down next week.
Yeah, come on. We were told we needed to pull 100 fish a month out of that lake because there's so many fish in it.
Holy crap.
So, wow. Yeah. That's awesome.
My wife caught a 4.5 pounder out of there, and our neighbor caught an 8.5 pounder out of there. So there's a lot of fish.
Nice.
Okay. So when you film, and I get the feeling that somebody else films for you, because I notice every once in a while it just seems like just a little, and I have this too, especially on my last video. It just seems like it shakes just a bit. Is it just you, or do you have somebody helping you?
No, I do it all 100% myself. When you see the camera moves, it's because my freaking big mastiff has decided to run across and either bump the camera or get too close. The guy weighs 175 pounds, so no, that's just him running around.
Okay, all right.
But no, I have a couple tripods and
put your Canon up there, and
so I do all my own filming. And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have like a shotgun mic, or what kind of mic do you use?
I use the Rode wireless, and then I have a lapel mic that I clip into it. So it's charging downstairs right now. But no, I use the Rode wireless, and I really like it. So I put one side on my camera, the other side. What I did is I was finding. If you watch one of my early videos, I think it might be my rib video. Did you watch my rib video?
Yep.
Do I talk about what happened to my mic?
It was, I don't recall.
Okay.
But yes, well, I have seen it, but it's just like, I don't remember the mic part.
I have my mic here, and then I used to carry the other part in my pocket. And it's happened to me 3 times already where I walk into the house and the doorknob catches on my mic cord and just rips it right out. So I've gone to where I actually have a lanyard that goes underneath my shirt, and I wear everything underneath my shirt now, so it makes me look, buffer.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
We got to do what works for us, right?
Yeah. So I use a lapel mic with a.
I have a lapel mic, and I used it twice, and I did not like it. My voice was just like really deep in that. I don't know why, but I have a Rode mic that connects to my camera, and it's a boom mic, and I really like.
Well, that's what I have. That's what I have here. know if you can see it, but I have a Rode
Oh,
shotgun mic here. Yeah.
I have one of those
So-
for my iPhone. Yes, I can't find it though. But yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Great mic.
Oh yeah, love it. That's what I'm using. That's
That
what I
goes
use
into
now
your
for my
iPhone?
lives. You can plug it into anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
That was the first mic I ever bought. Was very
Yeah.
similar to what he has.
That's
And
insane.
I'll be damned if I can find that. So I had to buy another Rode mic. But I'll tell you what, Rode. I actually bought a knockoff brand, and it sounded like shit. I have two of them.
Oh yeah.
And I refused to use them. So I ended up spending my extra, $135 for a Rode mic versus the $35 one.
Right.
And the quality is so much better.
Oh yeah. This Rode mic here I used it for the first 10 videos, and I love it. It's amazing. But one thing I keep messing up with my videos is I keep forgetting to plug my mic in or turn it on. So there's been a couple of my videos I've had to do twice. So all you beginners, go back and check your footage.
Yes. So I had my camera guy with me the other day, and he's back, and so we were filming, right? And we did kind of a long segment. I'm looking at it going, shit, we forgot an entire. He accidentally did not hit play for an entire part, right? Well, dumbass me didn't look at the entire footage.
Yeah.
Right. And so I went and refilmed that part. And then when I'm actually editing it, this is for Monday's video. When I actually edit it, I'm looking at it going, well, hell, it was right there all along. What the hell, dumbass? Make sure you take a look at what you're doing.
Yeah. So I got to tell you stories. So I have a prime rib video that I did, and I do a lot of research before I release any of my videos, and I did that prime rib video 3 weeks before Christmas, and I think it hit like 6,000 views, and for me, that's amazing.
Isn't that awesome feeling though?
Oh, it is. It is. So I went down and bought my prime rib. It was $125 at my butcher, and I did a 48-hour marinade or dry brine on that thing. Had it in the freezer. Took it out to the outdoor kitchen, coated it in my herb butter, and it was about to go on the grill. And I walked inside to get something and came back outside, and my Mastiff had grabbed my prime rib and run off with it.
Oh man!
Yeah,
Pardon
and
foul.
ate the whole friggin' thing.
Oh yeah, I've had
Look
that.
at that
happen to my dogs,
$125
too.
meal there, dog.
Yeah, that stinks.
I had to go buy them and just to finish that video.
I bet he was happy as could be.
Oh, he was a happy dog.
I'm
Proud
I mean,
of himself,
I don't
too.
blame him.
I don't either, man. I kind of wish I was that dog at that
It's like,
point.
sucker!
Well, and you think I would have learned, but if you look at I have a pot pie video that I start off the video with 4 pot pies, but when they finally make it onto the grill, there's only 3.
There's 3, yeah.
There's 3, and the reason that is because my freaking dog got up on the counter and ate one of them.
Yep.
So you think I'd learn after a while to either put the dog away or keep my food a little higher, but
Yeah,
when she's as
part
big
of
as
the
she is,
family.
it's hard to keep stuff.
He's like, I
Exit-
think I'm gonna
exit-
help
baby,
myself to one of these. You won't mind, will you?
Yeah.
You won't mind me
Exactly.
taking a bite out of this $125 piece of
Yeah,
beef, would you?
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to eat the whole damn thing, Dad.
Oh yeah, she ran off with it.
Yep. Yeah. Josh is here. Hi, Josh. How are you tonight? Thank you very much for showing up. Appreciate it. Oh, how much research do you put into a video?
I probably put in, I don't know, 10 to 12 hours of research with
No kidding.
video.
What do you
I
research
use Google
exactly?
Trends a lot.
Okay,
Google
Google
Are you
Trends.
Well,
researching
what-
like a
Go-
what?
Well, I use Google Trends quite a bit. That's probably one of my main sources of research that I do. And I'll go on there and find out when things are trending. There's a reason I released my queso when I did. It was right before Super Bowl. There's a reason I did my smoked turkey, the second week of Thanksgiving. There's a reason I did my prime rib the second week of Christmas. Because if you can search these items and find out when people, so that you release them at the right time. And
Does it just
my
trend
videos of-
YouTube though, or does it trend all social networks?
no,
It's all.
it's just Google. It's what
Yeah.
people are Google searching for.
But doesn't that
Oh,
include
okay.
YouTube?
Yeah,
Or
well,
does
It
it
does.
not?
it's
You
their
can actually
child,
filter.
yeah.
You can filter it out. Yeah.
That's
So
true, yeah.
I do a lot of research there. I do a lot of keyword research, and on my titles, I'll
Okay.
I'll search the different ways I want to write the title, and
Okay.
find out which one to search more. So it helps me
Smart.
to title them right, to put the right words in there, put keywords in there, the tags. So
Right.
and typically before I film a video, I'll watch 10 or 20 other video guys, and I'll pull little tips and techniques from. So yeah, I steal from everybody else, don't we all?
Yeah, we do.
We'll get different ideas about what works here and what doesn't work there, and what do I want to
Thumbnails,
change,
all that stuff.
how do I want to make it unique? So I put probably, I don't know, probably maybe not 10 hours, 8 hours of research into each one of my videos before I release.
Wow, that's crazy. And how do you determine what your next video is? Is it based upon that?
Yeah, Google Trends really helps. And I've heard some people say I just go to the grocery store, whatever's on sale, but
Right.
I don't do that because I the hours that I put in, I think our time is worth more than that. So let's
Right.
That's a good way to look at it.
today
really.
one of my friends wants me to do a video with him on Korean barbecue.
Ooh.
Well, right now is not a good time to do Korean barbecue. So I'll do some research on that, and we'll find out when the best time is. We might film it, now, but we're not going to release it now.
Sure.
So, yeah. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but
No, you know what? If it works for you, it works for you, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Bill wants to know. So when you smoke Mastiff, side up or down? Best question of the night. Ding, 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 ding.
That's funny. He wins.
Oh, that's great. All right, one more question, and then it's time for our union mandated break. Oh, Carrie.
Okay.
Carrie,
Did she do it again?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, well, you know what? What the hell? Because it's Carrie, and we love Carrie.
That's right.
Carrie, I'd actually give you 2 votes.
Drink.
But you're on next week. Monica, you better be drinking. Carrie,
Oh, next week I'm gonna. Right now I'm drinking.
We love you.
Actually, I'm drinking.
good night, Carrie. We love
Carrie's
you.
leaving.
We do.
No!
My
Thanks,
wife's
Carrie.
watching going,
Look
you
at
are
them.
sleeping
I
on the
know.
couch,
Can you
jackass.
stay?
And you're not calling in sick.
Wow.
Whoa, it's
She's
Monica.
here. Wow.
And
Wow.
here she is, everybody.
She's more than just a white dot.
Here she comes. Yeah, exactly. Quasimodo finally made it. Yeah.
Quasimodo.
Good night, Carrie. We'll see you next week. Love you, girl.
Show up, girl.
Where are we at? So you do one camera. How about editing?
I do
What
one
kind of
camera. I'm using Premiere Pro for editing. I started off with a different program, and it just didn't have what I needed to do. So I went to Premiere Pro probably 6 months ago, and I love it. I mean, it took me a while to learn it, but I really like the program.
I did too, and it was just like for me, it was chunks of learning it.
Right.
And I feel pretty comfortable with now because I can go in and edit, the lighting and the audio. Audio is still a little bit of a bitch for me. But all right, guys, it is union mandated break. So anybody needs to answer the front door, take a leak, do whatever you need to do, please do. We'll see you in a few minutes, and then we're gonna finish up with Coleman, and we'll have open mic. See you in a few minutes.
All right. Everybody close your eyes. I'm not wearing pants.
Oh man.
Be right back.
Crazy boys. Crazy boys. Gene, you're not. Well, hello, Skinner Farms. Yeah, I hurt my back this week, and I have no idea how I did it. It just all of a sudden I'm like, So every once in a while, you'll see me wince. It just randomly feels like I'm being
how much-
electrocuted. What's that?
Wonder what happened.
I was scratching by myself. So I don't know if I didn't catch it because I joined a little bit late. Did you mention what you do for a living? What's your real job? This usually the main question. The question I ask during break is, "What do you do for real?"
I'm a stripper.
Oh, nice.
I dance at the large
Magic Mike. Magic
mhm.
Mike.
Yeah. You've heard of Chip and Dale's. I dance for chips and salsa.
Yeah. Well then.
No, I'm a director for a franchise company. So
What kind of director?
I oversee about 30 markets around the country, and I work with them on marketing and sales and operations and
Okay.
so.
I heard you say a mechanical engineer, so I thought maybe it had something.
Yeah,
to do with
that's what my background is, but no, I worked as an engineer for 6 months out of college and hated it. Found out that engineers are some of the most boring people in the world. Sorry if we have any in the audience, but I like to talk and visit, and they don't. And so I got out of engineering and went into sales and marketing and management, and that's what I've done for my entire career.
Cool. I've mostly been the social lubricant for engineers.
You've been what?
Like, I've usually been the social lubricant between the business and engineers. So I know what you're speaking of. Their social skills are not very developed.
So what do you do?
I also work in IT. So I used to work with Mike and Jean for 8 years, and we haven't worked together.
My son does IT.
That long? Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, he does network security or something like that. I've got 3 kids. One, my daughter.
Important
my daughter's. Oh yeah, my daughter is she does used to own a day spa until COVID hit. And she had to shut it down. My middle boy is in IT security, and my youngest son is a MMA fighter and works for the Albuquerque Police Department.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really exciting bunch, huh?
Yeah, they're fun to be around.
Yeah, that being a fighter, that's definitely a fun lifestyle, but not for very long.
I don't know how is it. I've watched almost all of his fights, and no, not at all.
What?
I said, shh, Mike's back. We weren't talking about you, Mike.
It's staying on the talking about Mike.
Jill on tonight. Hi, Jill.
Hi, Mike. Oh, Jilly.
I was actually interviewed by Jill just on Saturday for a special project she has going on. Look forward. Sorry, guys. I'm eating dinner too. Mrs. Dude made a stir fry.
I wish we would have known that we could have brought dinner.
Stir fry.
Mrs. Dude made a stir fry, so it's absolutely amazing.
Jeez.
Yum.
Sorry, guys. It's cold. But
my wife loves me. She pizza for dinner.
Lucky.
So Jill has a special project coming up. So from Yester Kitchen. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. I don't know when it's coming out, but yeah, I had a great
I love watching her videos.
Oh, she's awesome, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Patrick from Patty Joe Cooking.
Well, you can't even put him down because he's your twin cousin. So you
exactly. He doesn't count. Jill's son just moved. I live in just outside of Boise, Idaho, and her son just moved here. And she's coming to visit. So Jill, I don't know if you heard earlier, but I want to show Jill something real quick, if you don't mind. Jill, you and I have talked about this before. I am having this built, and that starts next month. And this built starts next month. And I want Jill to come over and be a special guest when she comes and visits her son.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah, so I want, if she will, I'd love to have her as a special guest in the kitchen. So, and Chris, of course. Yeah. Chris is Chris, right? We're just going to leave it at that.
Chris, are you going to come out after you retire?
He will. He will, yeah.
Yay.
I'm going to put a hammock up outside, and I'll put the 2 heaters I have on each side. Chris can just stay there. He has got to bring his cat, Jet, though. Yeah. So,
well, Mike, if you ever get to Texas, you got to come down and we'll grill something in the GNC kitchen and
absolutely.
make a video.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's supposed to be a big competition coming up. I think originally it was the end of February, and then it was moved to I think like June or July. So I was talking to Uncle Steve about Cooking with Corey's on. Hey, Corey, how are you? Thank you very much for showing up.
Hey, Corey.
So I love Texas. I've only been there once, but man, I had such a blast. I stayed at a hotel right across in Dallas, right across from Six Flags. And it was in January of 2000, a huge storm. And I was working for a grocery store chain at the time, doing some installs. And this huge ice storm hit, right? And I'm driving on the road, and I looked over on the other side of the freeway, and there's a guy on a motorcycle. And man, we're talking, probably 2.5 inches of sleet on the ground of ice, and this guy's riding a motorcycle. You could just see him shaking.
Welcome to Texas.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. It's probably his only thing. You know what? You have 2 videos that I absolutely love. Your tri-tip. Tell us about your tri-tip, please.
A tri-tip is probably my favorite meat to cook.
It's an interesting meat, though, right? It's an interesting.
It is. I started grilling those back when I was in Scouts as a Scoutmaster. Every Christmas we'd have a big party for all the leaders, and I started cooking tri-tip back then, and was grilling it all wrong back then. But
yeah.
I picked up that Wagyu Tri-Tip from the butcher here, local to us, and picked it up and did a reverse sear on it, and that thing was amazing. Man,
it looked awesome.
I did it on the Weber kettle. So I've got the gas grill, the Kamado Joe, and a Weber kettle. So I did that one on the Weber kettle just because most people don't have a Kamado Joe or a big gas grill.
Correct.
And but I loved it, man. It is. I love that cut of meat. It's so versatile. Matter of fact, I actually prefer tri-tip when it's cooked, refrigerated, and reheated. I think it tastes better.
Yeah, I think so too.
Really?
Yeah, it's like spaghetti.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and I'm the same. I'm the same way with my pulled pork. I would rather have it reheated than I would fresh off the grill.
No kidding.
Oh,
that's what I love about individualism, right?
Right. Exactly.
I'd rather have it, 2-3 hours right after. But no, I totally get it, man.
Yeah.
We have Uncle Steve on here, and you were mentioning earlier that Craig gave you some Uncle Steve shake.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I had some Uncle Steve shake tonight. I think I put the spicy R on my pizza tonight. So
isn't that the bomb?
I love that stuff. That's one of my. It sits next to the stove now. So
I have fallen in love with his competition chicken.
Okay.
I'll use it like shake and bake.
Mm-mm.
Well, I have it, but I haven't tried it yet. I used his. I made some ribs this weekend for a couple buddies that came over the house, and I used a competition pick batter.
Mm-hmm. Daddy does.
I love you, Steve, but I like my I won't mention who I normally use, but I like that I think a little better.
Okay.
But the Gator Shake and the Spicy R are 2 of my favorites, but I haven't used the chicken powder yet. I'm gonna have to try it.
My cameraman this weekend, he's like, "Hey, you got any more of that Gator Shake?" I'm like, "Not for you." I got plenty of it.
Well, someone mentioned putting Gator Shake on popcorn, and
absolutely.
After the show, that's exactly what I'm doing. Is I'm going to go pop some popcorn and put some.
You and
Gator
me both,
Shake
brother.
on to try it. Yeah.
You and me both. I love it on popcorn, and it goes great on vegetables, like zucchini, things like that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, whenever we catch fresh fish out of the lake and grill it up, I put that Gator Shake on it last time. I put, 5 or 6 different seasonings on this fish. Had a lot of people try them, and the Gator Shake won. It was actually the favorite on the fish.
I can believe it. That Gator Shake rocks, man. That and I love the spicier, but I love the sweet and spicier. That is hands down.
Okay.
I love the thick meat too, but when he came out with that sweet and spicier, hands down my favorite.
I don't tried that one yet. I'll have to try it. Maybe I should have used that one on the ribs instead of the competition pig batter.
I can see that on that. That would be really good. The sugar that he's got in there. Oh, yes. Thank you, Uncle Steve, for that. By the way, and he's a Texas boy too.
He is.
Yes.
My feelings are a little hurt. I didn't get invited to his house last week, but I'm okay with that. I'll get over it.
It was just it's in the mail. It's in the mail.
Yeah, cross in the mail.
All right. Tell us about your queso. You mentioned it earlier. I love your queso, by the way.
Yeah. You got to try it. So many people. You go to restaurants, and you get this nasty queso that's just cheese dip with maybe some pico de gallo sprinkled on top. And
correct,
man, if you put a little effort into it, which I cook a lot of the guys will throw this stuff into a pan and it looks pretty in the smoker and stir it up. I'm not into the Pinterest queso look. So I cook it in a big skillet ahead of time with the sausage and the diced tomatoes, and I use New Mexico green chili in it and different seasons that I put in there, the hatch green chili. And but it's some pretty good stuff. And then I add in the smoked Gouda and I actually did something a little different this time. I added in a can of cream of mushroom soup, and I don't normally do that.
No kidding. That's interesting.
Different.
Idea.
I tried it and I liked it. So
I love that idea.
Yeah.
I want to welcome Run Far Faster. Thank you for showing up on the show. Appreciate it very much.
This is Forrest Gump's relative here.
Yeah.
I watched Forrest Gump this weekend and I cried. I couldn't believe it.
The mentor group I told you I was with at the DRA, Run Far Faster, is from my mentor.
Okay.
So
thank you for showing up. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. And Sweeter Spud, great show. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Sweeter Spud. We are having an absolute blast tonight. We know, and we've already put it up there. That's all I need to say right there. That's all I need to say.
Did you already take your third shot, Mike?
What?
Did you already take your third shot?
Yeah, don't be trying to force stuff down my throat.
I didn't see it.
God.
I didn't see it.
Matt Wood's here. Terry, how are you? Thank you very much for showing up, brother. All right. I just opened it up for open mic. So anybody willing to come on, please do. Chris is going to show up with Jet so he can show his cat's butt to us. Cilantro Sucks.
I hate cats.
Is right there.
Did we get a cilantro
sucks?
Okay.
I'm going to get a bumper sticker yet. You watch me wait.
Yep. You know what? You three need to get bumper stickers. It just says hashtag cilantro sucks.
Okay,
actually, I would actually buy that.
I'm going to do it right now.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That would be funnier than hell.
He's old.
No, that bumper sticker it's out there already. It says Biden in 2020.
Oh, there we go.
It's got to be very specific.
There's no hashtag on that.
Semantics matters.
So, Coleman, the three of us here, myself, Cilantro Sucks, and Monica, we've decided that we are going to make a movie about you.
Okay.
But we need your help on who is going to play you. Who would you recommend? Now, when I was asked this question, it was Danny DeVito. I'm like, I'm 6'1". Hello.
This is weird. That's just weird.
Hey, I think it needs to be Fabio that plays me. I think we look a lot alike, and
I'm thinking Chef Johnny. Chef Johnny.
Who? Chef Johnny.
Chef Johnny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's that?
Oh, Chef Johnny. Yeah, he's got
Texas barbecue and cuisine, right?
Thank you. Yes, that's what it is.
Okay.
Yep. Make sure you check him out. Yeah, he shows up every once in a while. He would be a great guest too. I'm like the.
Probably Chris Farley.
It's got to be alive. I mean, I can't have Danny
Oh.
DeVito.
Come on. Come on.
Jim Belushi.
Jesus Christ, that would be like the
Okay,
new Star
John Goodman.
Wars. Was
John Goodman, but Don Johnson.
No, John Goodman is not looking good these days. He's looking really haggard.
Is there something wrong with that guy?
Way too much weight. Or
You know, he reminds me
of
of this fat bastard at the end of the third one. Where he's like, my neck looks like a vagina.
Yeah, he's really looking old now.
Yeah.
And just like, oof.
Cooking with Corey says, what about me? I can play him.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
You're hired.
Yeah.
Corey, you're hired.
We got the same goatee, got the same hairline. I just need longer hair.
There you go. I like it. What do you think about shorts? What's your thought on shorts?
You know,
Wear them or not.
Yeah, I'm wearing shorts now. I started doing shorts, and I actually just started a new series on spices and rubs, and I'm doing it in shorts. And I just posted 2 days ago. I posted my and I'm doing it in my. Oh, somebody just posted 2 days ago. I posted my and I'm doing it in my. Somebody's got to turn the volume down.
They like your voice so much.
Corey, turn your volume down.
Don't tell me my life, he says.
They like your voice so much.
Corey, turn your fucking volume down.
It's not me.
It started when you got here.
That's why we like Chris. There ain't no bullshit there.
It's not me.
Yeah, but it went away.
Well, we do have a couple of suggestions, like Chumley and Zach Galifianakis.
yeah.
I love Zach Galifianakis, by the way.
Yeah.
Funny. Yeah.
Not Chumley,
it's not-
though.
At least it's not Danny DeVito.
There we go.
No, yeah. No, that wouldn't work.
I'm 6'4". It could be Danny DeVito. No, my last short I posted it 2 days ago, and it's already hit 500 views. So it's funny. My shorts will stay dead for a day, and then they'll skyrocket for a day, and then they'll go dead.
Yeah.
And so it's
Okay.
weird how but my last short 2 days ago has brought me, I think I got 6 new subscribers just from that one short. So I'm going to keep doing them.
What the hell?
Was it a trending topic? By chance, is it one that you did the research on to find out if it was trending?
It was I did it on gluten-free steak seasoning. And gluten-free, of course, all spices are gluten-free, but I just put gluten-free in the title, and it did well. So
all those gluten-free people, they're always searching for gluten-free.
Yes, Chris.
I'm sorry.
Yes, Chris.
Hey, for once, so we can figure this out, can you fucking silence fucking Corey to see if the feedback is from him?
Yeah, I can hear it in the background. It's
You fucking newbie.
How about I silence Chris?
You don't dare.
All right, let's see what happens.
the dark
All
night.
right, I'm
over there.
sorry.
Just for a second.
Sweeter Spud wants to know, how do you cook bass?
How do I cook bass? I beer batter it and deep fry it.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about right there.
That's my favorite way to do it. Is just beer batter out of Guinness.
I still hear it.
And then deep fry it. I do too. I don't know where it's coming from. It's not coming from me. My speakers aren't even on.
See, now I unmuted Corey and then muted him.
Hey, Corey, can you mute yourself for a second? And it'll show up on screen if you mute yourself.
It's not
Yeah, I don't
coming
see
from
it.
me.
Can you sign language?
Sounds like.
Yeah. I don't hear it
Poor
anymore.
Poor Corey's like, fuck you guys. Bastards. That's meant for Chris, isn't it? Yeah, no, wait a minute. Chris is that way.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That way. No, wait a minute. That way and down. Not you, Corey.
I still hear it.
I still do too.
I do too.
I barely hear it. What
I barely
what
hear
is
it
20?
too, but still.
Oh.
Hey, Corey, are you watching chat on a different screen?
Or is he watching Charlie? Charlie will do that to you too.
I'm not doing nothing.
I just heard myself ask Corey if he was talking. So that's weird.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. My
Maybe
phone's
it's
even
you.
on.
Maybe it's you, Chris.
I think
Okay,
so.
later's, motherfuckers. It didn't happen when I was.
You guys like?
It's
Do you guys have a
cilantro.
phone?
You know what it is?
or
We
I'm
haven't
fucking-
seen Jet's ass yet.
I'm gonna go
more
watch.
than one?
Fucking,
Yeah.
go watch a different YouTube channel.
Hey, Chris.
Eat me, Chris.
A boring one, obviously.
Love you, Chris. What does 2021 hold for your channel? And I'm seeing a lot of similarities here. I think Corey could play you.
He could.
He could.
Corey, how
Oh,
old
wait
are
a
you?
minute. We have another person who wants to be on. Oh, this guy's name's Chris. Hi, Chris.
Hey guys.
Welcome.
I'm 47.
All right.
47. So you're a little younger than me.
I'll be 48 at the end of the month. So
Well, happy
Look
birthday,
at it. No
Corey.
feedback.
it was
awesome.
it was Cilantro Boy.
It wasn't me. Go fuck yourself, Corey.
Bite.
You guys are nuts.
Wow.
2021 for me. I'm hoping to hit, by my anniversary, I want to hit 1,000 and 4,000 hours of watch time. By the end of the year, I want to. I'd like to hit 5,000. I don't know if it's possible, but I'm going to do it. And one of my goals, I'm going to start. I told myself when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to start shooting my my online classes. So I'm going to start by doing a Steak 101 course.
Okay.
Probably 5 or 6 videos. Take how to pick the meat at the butcher to how to serve it on a plate, and take every step in between. And
Better work
And
on
do
that
some
internet,
online.
dude.
Yeah.
Sorry.
yeah, yeah.
I have an idea. Maybe you should do a video on how to boil water.
I think it should be one on
great
knife
idea.
sharpening, like
Yeah.
proper knife sharpening.
Don't
Yeah.
use hot. Don't use the hot water because it has all the stuff in my hot water tank. You got to use cold water.
Or do a video on showing a cat's ass, or cilantro sucks.
No. Now we're getting into some decent
Yeah.
topics.
Corey, am I the only one here that likes cilantro?
No, I'm good with cilantro.
Yeah,
Little
you're gonna be.
boy over here is now.
You're moving up.
Well, you don't
Thank
have to. You don't have to kiss his butt. Come
I'm
on.
not kissing his butt. I got more subscribers than he's got.
I know.
See, stand up for yourself. We don't like it.
Chris, I don't know if you remember me or not. Mike and I were talking before the show, but right after I started my channel back in, it was probably May or June of last year.
Yeah.
Mike did his first live. He did his first live show, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And I went live with both of you one night, and we sat and talked for about an hour on his channel, just BSing about whatever. And
It was probably early October
Was it
when I
Mike's
did my
channel?
first live. Late September.
Mike, on
Okay.
your channel?
Yeah,
No, it was on Mike's channel.
yeah. It was one of my first lives before Monica showed up.
No, I don't. It's funny because
Before I came and ruined everything.
Matt, I remember before. I remember you like popped up in chat. Like probably when he first came around to the community, and or Keith Bettag says family.
Uh-oh. Shit.
Family, yeah.
Yeah, either or. I remember you saying. I remember you coming on. And I'm like, because there was one video on the hot seat, and that's where I won all those spices from Steve.
Right.
What's Trumpus? And so I said, who here hasn't, because I had all Steve's stuff. And I'm like, who here hasn't fucking tried Steve's stuff? Because I'm like, I don't need another 9 spices.
Right.
Dang!
Even though I love it, I just
I should have raised my hand.
I don't go through it that much. And
Right.
you were the only one that says that you
Yeah.
hadn't tried it. And that's where I sent to you. And I asked, I remember I asked Kent, I'm like, who's this fucking Coleman guy? And he's like, oh, he's a new guy. Yeah.
He's a
pretty
new
good-
punk.
He's a pretty good guy out of Texas, a new guy to the community. I'm like, okay, so that's when I mailed you the stuff. But I do not remember talking to you on Mike's channel.
No, this was a long time before that we visited.
This
So,
was probably
and I remember
September-ish. I think that's when I did my first one. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
probably
I
late
I
September.
have a serious question here.
Yes.
Why is Bill wearing a flannel and not a Hawaiian 5-0?
I know.
Yeah,
it's
what the
shocking,
hell? Look,
man. Gordon
Bill.
gets a green.
Freak. the hell?
55 degrees outside.
Yeah. They farm in Hawaii.
It gets below 70. I'm looking for a windbreaker.
So we got cilantro on top. Cilantro sucks on the bottom. What does that tell you, fuckers?
Well, they
We'll
are.
burn that platform from the ground up.
Well, it's kind of like the the party that's in it right now. They're on top right now, but the bottom is always going to go up.
So what are you saying? I got to move shit around?
All right, Chris. Now it's time to talk about your stuffed pepper video you did it on the collab we did. Go ahead.
That was a horrible pepper.
Tell everybody how that turned out for you.
It turned out horrible.
What kind of pepper? What are you talking about?
It might have looked
Like a
good in the
stuffed
video.
pepper?
Yeah, I did stuffed poblanos.
Yum.
Yeah, but they didn't come out good at all. I did them before
What?
go, and they were really good.
When was this?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a duo collab with me like a year ago.
Okay, I was going to say, did Chris come out of retirement?
Oh no, this is over.
So you guys need to go look that up because it was one of the greatest videos all time on YouTube that he put out.
No.
I've got to.
It's funny because someone asked me about bloopers, and I've never done bloopers, but when I did my deep fried panko meatballs, they were fantastic. And so, the thing was, I put pork in them. Okay, so I put pork in hamburger. So I did the whole video and I cooked them, and I'm like, they've been in there about 5-10 minutes. They're done. So I'm doing the taste test, and I take a bite out, and I'm like, crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh, these are great. And then I look, and there's still pink in the middle, and I'm like, they're great. So I clicked off, and then I spit the whole mouthful into the sink.
You got to do it with chicharrones. Crush them up with chicharrones,
Right.
and it holds them together like a binding, like the like crackers or whatever.
Yeah.
I need to go back and
really good.
rewatch that video to see how many times you said, "I'm sorry, Corey." You repeatedly said it. I'm sorry.
I know what I'm watching tomorrow.
I'm sorry,
I
Corey.
know.
I'm sorry, Corey.
I'll have to watch it again because I don't recall that.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
funny.
Grumpus, thank you for your email today. I appreciate that. I appreciate you watching my videos.
Oh, no problem, man. You've got some good stuff out there.
Hey, Grumpus, I have some Coleman stickers if you want to buy them.
I know a guy.
Grumpus, here's your envelope. It's going out tomorrow.
Yeah, he was like at the very
Hey, that's the
beginning.
same envelope I had.
Just scratched out the address and put somebody else on there.
A bunch of return to sender.
Yeah, exactly. Postage due on delivery.
God, I love doing this. I was so bummed about last week when I couldn't do it.
Well, she'll be on next week, right, Carrie?
She will, yeah. I felt so bad telling Carrie that I can't do it. I'm stuck in Pocatello, and
It's like having a girlfriend that says it's not you, it's me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Let's just be friends.
exactly.
Yeah.
No.
Mike, does this skillet make me look fat?
No, it's everything around.
Be
it.
honest. Be honest. Do these shoes make me look cheap?
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
Or Monica's like, I'm out of here, fuckers.
She's hiking.
Done.
Here goes
Too
the
much
whole
testosterone.
hiking.
Somebody needs to
Too
time out that host.
Yeah.
Which one?
Me. I mean, come on. If Steven gets timed out,
Uh-oh.
you know it's bad.
Who timed out Steven?
Remember that was like a month and a half, 2 months ago. Somebody's timed out Steven. I'm like, you got to be shitting me.
It's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
Chris.
You fucking timed out. No, you fucking timed out Steven.
You
What?
can't. Yeah.
And so he hopped on with his other channel. It's like, and that's all everybody does. Like, how many times does Charlie get timed out in a
Yeah.
it's like constant, right?
It's
And then
a
he'll
game.
hop up with something else. Is that like 5? Probably got 5 YouTube channels, you know.
It's a game. Yeah, for him and
Yeah.
I, game on the hot seat back when CJ ran it. It was I had like 6 I think I had 6, and he's like, "I'm gonna get you next time," and Charlie got me the next time. He had more timeouts. You got your own bartender?
Man, Mike, I need one of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anybody got
I
Yeah,
need something.
for Mrs. Dude?
Yeah, that's right.
Somebody make me dinner.
Yeah.
Somebody make
Here
me
you
a
go.
drink.
Chris
Put that in the
Chris
box.
has it right there.
I'll open it.
Unfortunately, I like my men like I like my vodka dawn in the morning. So
Strong in the morning.
they're usually gone, and I'm like, "What about dinner? Somebody bring me dinner."
Well, I got a question for Coleman.
Yes, sir.
So, what's something that you've cooked that you really had high hopes for, and it just really didn't meet your expectations?
I hope it had some cilantro in it.
What?
I did a slider video where I did sliders 3 different ways, and in one of the seasonings in it, instead of putting 3 teaspoons of the seasoning, I put 3 tablespoons.
Ooh, that could be a huge difference.
And on video, it tasted really good. I made sure I changed, and I even said 3 tablespoons in the video, and I had to go back and edit it and correct it, and then change it in the recipe because it definitely wasn't 3 tablespoons; it was teaspoons. So I took a bite of that sucker and almost choked.
Yeah.
So, and Mike brought up the tri-tip video earlier. That was a Wagyu Tri-Tip, and with Wagyu, you got to really, in my opinion,
Got to baby the hell out of it.
Wagyu medium rare.
Yeah.
I actually undercooked it in the video. I did it on back and actually cooked it some more before I ate it because it was just too rare for me. So
Tri-tips Wagyu's an interesting beast altogether.
it is. Personally, here, everybody else, I don't like Wagyu. I don't like.
Isn't
the texture.
Wagyu the one where they like they keep like a little bit the cow, since it's like a calf in like a little cage basically?
Don't talk about cat.
No,
That's veal.
No, that's
a
veal.
calf. And
No, Wagyu's
combine-
like-
was just beef with heavy marbling.
Yeah. I don't know what the big
They can.
I don't know what the big hard on is
about
about
Yeah.
Wagyu. You know? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got
I-
extra fat in it.
super
I'm not a
duper
fan of it.
tender.
No.
Karina's here. Karina's kitchen.
Yeah, Karina.
What's up?
Thank you very much for showing up. Appreciate it. Is she one of your friends there, Coleman? From your group?
Karina's Kitchen and Beyond? Nope, not one of mine.
No? All right. Well, thank you, Karina, very much for showing up. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We all do. Thank you so much. I'm glad you could make it.
I want to apologize ahead of time. We've been
So Monica's saying for all women.
I just want to put it out there, ladies.
There's
I have
a lot
no
of
control. It's very
testosterone on this
clear I've
screen.
lost control.
That's what I heard. You want to put it out there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, Monica. This is a PG-13 rated show.
Whatever.
Oh shit, Chris, we're in trouble.
Mike, I found some very compromising photos of you this last week. I keep forgetting to send them to you.
What?
Okay, what's up?
I'm trying to think of something really good.
What kind of compromise?
You and
Rebecca?
you and Miss Jean
What's up?
Huh?
and me.
Oh, what?
So Grump,
Oh, that time at
Grumpus.
Sully's.
No.
Grumpus, I have a question for you.
It was
Okay.
a couple times.
If advice on something to change in my videos to make them better, what would you say?
I think they're pretty good the way they are.
Nothing you could add. Nothing I could add or change or.
Maybe
I've been thinking about taking out the review part of it or shortening the end of it or something like that to make them a little better. But
Maybe keep that big dog out of your damn food.
You know, you ask a great question. The only thing that I've noticed, Coleman, to be honest with you, you've got a great presentation, right? They're a little long in the tooth.
Okay.
But that, honestly, that's
Too
all
much
I can
information?
think.
Okay.
Just a little long. I mean, when you've got 15, 16-minute videos, and I think there's one that's like 23.
Right.
So I watched the video all the way through. But I'm going to be honest with you, does it mean I sit there and watch it for 15, 16 minutes?
Right.
No. I watch the vast majority of it. But here's the trick. With YouTube, once you monetize, anything under 10 minutes, you only get one ad.
Okay.
Anything
That's not
over
true
you
anymore. No, that's not
is
true
it?
anymore.
Did it change?
Yeah, it changed.
Okay.
You get a crush. You get a crusher in the middle there.
Okay. So it doesn't matter
Can't you
it's.
add it? Can't you add another ad if you want to?
Yep.
Can you? Okay. I just monetized on Monday. So
You know, one of my
Put that
favorite
thing
videos
away.
that I made.
Put that
Gotta get
away.
the guns out.
Put that away, man.
Sorry, Corey.
Was that the call?
You know, one of
Was
my
that the
favorite.
call of the wild?
What do you get? Fucking COVID shot? You get the COVID shot?
Yeah, I'm getting my asthma shot.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
On
Boy,
screen.
God, do I feel bad now?
Yeah.
I feel like a
If you
dumbass.
didn't
Coleman, you know, I can argue the other side of the coin because I think there's some people out there that like the detail.
Okay.
There's plenty of videos out there around the 10, 15-minute mark. But if it takes
Knife sharpening, I'm telling you, you would have
20
killed
minutes.
it.
Yeah. You know, one of my favorite
Okay.
videos was one that I did with a good friend of mine who makes the most
Thank you.
amazing homemade.
You're the bestest.
Thank you.
And that video, I think, are 45 minutes long. It's one of my very first videos, but he takes the process for making butter pecan ice cream and shows all the details and everything he does. And I think it's a great video, and I really tried to shorten it, but there's really nothing I could take out of it. It doesn't have many views. It's only got 500 or 600 views, but that was probably one of my favorite videos to make.
If you can keep
You guys are
somebody's
making me
interest-
hungry.
if you can keep their interest for 25 or 30 minutes, then go for it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
It's all
absolutely.
about the content and
Right.
keeping it interesting and fun.
But
I agree.
I agree. I agree. If you can hold them there, that's true. But I think people are so used to people's attention span has gotten, from you.
That is true.
We used to watch TV shows like, let's say the Dukes of Hazzard, even though that has a General Lee on the car. Okay, let's say Dukes of Hazzard or the Knight Rider. You'd have an hour-long show, and there'd be 5 minutes worth of commercials.
Right.
Now, an hour show is 25 minutes long, and the rest is commercials. And I think people are so used to watching something like a cooking video in 6 to maximum 10 minutes that when you're
But we don't have to watch them anymore. I mean, you mean like they come on, but like you can fast forward through them, or you can pause TV or skip or
It
delete
goes right
all
back
these.
to what Mike was asking earlier, who your audience is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If your
that's
audience
true.
is just somebody just passing through to give you a quick like, that's one thing. If you got somebody that's searched you out because they really want to know how to make pork chops, and you can keep their interest for 18, 20 minutes, they're going to watch it.
Right.
It takes me.
I dropped Chris's famous stuffed pepper video in the private chat. If anybody wants to go check it out.
Thank
right on.
you. I want to.
Yeah, thank you.
I just remember the flaps. When
Yep, the flaps. It's epic. It's like I said, one of the best YouTube videos I've ever seen in my life.
It's not. It's
I
not.
gotta see this. I gotta see this.
I'm going to
Please
post it
hold.
on the comments.
Lord.
I'm going to watch that later.
I thought that's it. I thought he just said that he did that.
Everybody needs to count
He
how
did
many
it
times
private.
he says, "I'm sorry, Corey. I'm sorry, Corey."
Okay, I'm gonna do. I'll do a duet on TikTok with it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
So
stitch it.
I got another
How many
question.
times does he say I'm
Here,
sorry?
New guy has a new question. So what do you guys consider a a decent or a good click through rate? What do you kind of shoot for there? I know initially my click through rate was around 3%, and lately I've been closer to 7%, and a couple of my videos
That's actually great.
are 9%. Is that
That's
normal?
Yep.
I usually run around 6.5 or somewhere in there.
I'm
What's
between
the
5 and 6.
definition of click through? And click through to the end, or
expressions.
No, it's every time it's put on the screen as a suggested video. What percentage of the time do they click on your thumbnail and watch the video?
oh, okay, gotcha. All right, okay.
So is it
Click.
it's based on
Oh.
thumbnail?
It is. Well, it's based on it could be the title or the thumbnail, but it's every time it's suggested, what percentage of the time do they click on it and watch it?
Oh,
Every time they see
So the
it, Chris, every time they see it, oh shit, do I want to watch that? And then they click.
Right.
because I was always curious about what click through rate meant too. Because
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm thinking like you're
I went
speeding
through-
through. a
So look
video.
at Reese's. Reese's is really high.
Yeah,
I don't even
Reese's
know
is
what's fine.
crazy high.
Okay.
Well,
so
I did
something
I had a
researched though this weekend. It was very much along the same lines, and the algorithm for YouTube is still not been hacked. Even by YouTube themselves, they.
what's
I mean, I've done
considered
a lot of
good?
research on it. They don't know really all that encompasses and why so certain videos come up and certain ones don't, and why some get more hits than not. But what I noticed on this was the verbiage when I was watching and trying to do the research on it to see what the algorithm was trying to hack it, was very much the same exact verbiage as when I was looking to start selling on eBay. And eBay, they have like all these videos and tutorials on top tips for posting and selling things, and knowing what to sell at the time, how to list it. I mean, the whole 9 yards. But as far as like the listing goes, one of their like top tips is that you not only hashtag the correct spelling of whatever it is that you're trying to push, like the quesadillas the other day with Mike, and people will actually, there was like a huge number of videos with incorrect spelling of quesadilla, but they still had like thousands of likes and views.
That's
I
one
was
of
like,
the things they recommend.
God.
You take like the word
A lot of people-
quesadilla and
Yeah.
go ahead, Courtney.
misspelled the crap out of
Yeah,
it.
just misspell the name numerous
Yeah.
times.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly, and make sure you
Yeah.
include that in your keywords,
So
because
Chris,
it really
when
Yeah.
you say I love cilantro, just misspell cilantro like
Every-
12
SCL.
yeah.
I put the studio,
CSSEE
right?
Lanta.
KY blah 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 blah.
KY.
But I mean, it was weird, like how many people actually spelled it queso, like instead of like quesadilla. It was queso and then hyphen and then dilla,
Dilla.
Dilla. It was shocking. It was shocking how many people
Yeah.
spell it like that. And
Speaking of misselling, I'm surprised none of you have brought this up. Being from Texas, I created this banner behind me, and I don't know if anybody noticed, but I spelled y'all wrong.
I wouldn't.
And I'm married to a freaking English teacher that's got a master's in English, and I ordered this without her approval,
There
and I
you go.
spelled it wrong.
there's your problem.
Bad Coleman. Bad Coleman.
Yeah, but we're used to you Texas fuckers just saying shit and
I know.
whatever.
Yeah,
That's right.
random shit.
Yeah, it's like whatever comes out of your mouth, it must be right in Texas.
And then,
But-
don't
that's
mess
right.
with
You-
Texas.
Well, it's like
It's like,
Robert
okay,
from
just let him
Crows
go.
Out
Just let him go.
North.
They're from Texas.
He never misspells.
He never misspells. That's right.
That's awesome.
So I just checked my my lifetime click through rate, and it's 5.3%.
Okay.
That's actually
not
pretty
bad.
good.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Really?
Well,
On one
I had
video
a,
or all of them?
On all of them, lifetime.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not horrible.
gotcha.
So
I
the
had Big
last-
Media do an audit on my channel, and my click through rate were down around 3 or 4%, and they went and did a channel audit for me and looked at my thumbnails and gave me ideas on how to change them. So I went through and changed all my thumbnails about 3 months ago, and my click-through rate went from about 3.5% up to almost 8% is what it is currently.
That's great.
I just took the last 7 days. So my lifetime is 5.3. My last 7 days, and I haven't made a video in 8 months.
Yeah.
But my last 7 days is 5.8.
You probably made some videos. You're just not posting them on YouTube.
No.
Pornhub. His last one was called Brown Chicken Brown Cow.
But I
I got him there. You can't even talk now, can
you?
Cat porn doesn't count.
The thumbnails themselves actually really do make a huge difference. And
I've heard that
drawing people
thumbnails
in.
are like, thumbnails are like
you're
a
reading
magazine
a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're reading a book by its cover. And like, I would, especially so there's this, a channel that I subscribe to, and it wasn't because of their thumbnails by any stretch of the imagination, but, it's actually, I don't know. I don't even know where they're based out of, but it's like a tribe. And their channel is like outdoor survival, something like that. Mm-hmm. But their thumbnails and every single one of their videos are like insane. Like, we caught a catfish down at the creek, and we're gonna cook up catfish. But this thing was like huge. They had like this great big giant, mouth and stuff. So what they've done is like they super, like blew up this catfish mouth. And they even show it in the video, like where it was like a normal sized catfish, and you're like, what happened to that big giant one that's gonna swallow your head?
Well, it's like so I do a lot.
It's false advertising, but
correct. But that happens all the time. I love adventure channels, like I travel to Belize or whatever, and you see this gal with huge boobs and they're hanging out the side, right? And if you watch the video, you never see it. You can watch 20 minutes of the damn video. And you never see it, right? But all it is
we just learned everything we ever wanted to know about Mike.
I know.
So here's what happens. Mike sees the thumbnail, and then he gets the hand cream and the fucking.
Look at the thumbnail.
He's like, okay, this is a great video. I got the hand cream. I got the towel.
He needs to put the lotion on it.
It puts a lotion on its skin.
He puts the lotion on it.
The way he gets stuff delivered to him now, she might just bring the hand lotion to him.
Right?
Yeah.
So, Mike, you'll watch more of my videos if I show more boob?
Exactly.
Only if it's side boob.
Yeah.
Side boob.
That's what I should do, is show some side boob.
So 10 minutes later after the video, Mike's all fucking messy. And,
yeah.
and he had stuff.
I got lotion everywhere, and I still didn't see side boob.
That's all.
It's hair gel. It's hair gel. I promise.
Exactly. I'm always like going like this,
The screen is all greasy from all the fast forwarding he was doing. I know I saw that.
But no, I mean, there's something to be said for that, though. It kind of makes you zoom into it, and you're like, "Oh, wait a minute, there's side boob."
Everybody from the history of all advertising has always sold on sex. So
sex sells.
Sex sells.
But ain't nobody want to see side boob here.
Yeah, do some subliminal.
Cilantro.
You got to draw the line at the clickbait.
What I should do is do a video with this,
we're not doing clickbait. I don't think that's it necessarily.
I should do a video.
It's clickbait.
I should do a video where I'm completely nude, holding a thing of carbonara, and there's like a big old bush of cilantro over my midsection.
Deleted.
Cilantro skirt.
Unsubscribe.
Yeah, Bill, cilantro skirt with a tuber sticking out the front.
That's right.
Hey, Chris, I just don't want to go over the line to where I get put on your shit list to where you send guys after me. So how many times can I say cilantro shit before you get pissed?
I never send anyone to do my dirty work. It's all for me.
You just want to see
Special
him.
delivery.
Teresa, dislike.
You're like, go get that fucker in Nebraska right now. Lincoln, Nebraska. Go get him.
And Robert's like, no.
I'll do a parody video.
Only 3.
Yeah.
Only 3, Patty.
Dude had 3 plus
Yeah.
2 White Russians and
I didn't even see
I'm
the
working
third
my
one,
third
so it was like
Whatever.
It was, yeah,
whatever. We didn't see any of yours.
It was half
Yeah.
polished. All mine were right
Thank you
here.
for backing me
No,
up, Coleman.
Yeah, she was passed out in the corner somewhere.
Exactly. Oh, here it is. Click, 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 click,
Yeah.
click, click.
She didn't
I
want
was
us
really
to see, she didn't want us to
rethinking my
see the
life
stripogram.
decisions. I was rethinking my life decisions in that moment. I really should have been nicer.
You should have. All right. This guy has to take a union mandated break. I'll be back in 2
Again,
minutes.
for the love of
Two.
God.
I have a small
Stop it.
penis
Don't-
size.
I have a small cilantro area. I'll be right
Fine,
back,
I'm-
guys.
I'm gonna
Somebody's
go
at the
grab
front
another
door.
beer. Weirdo.
See, this is the best time to post leave, and we could just do whatever.
Do
So,
whatever we want.
Yeah.
Mike, go
So-
away. There you go.
So Corey, how many subscribers do you have, and how long have you been posting videos?
Oh shit, like 240, 2040 some, and just about 3 years.
Okay, 3 years. And Grumpus, you?
I just hit 2,700 2 days ago.
Okay. And how long have you been posting videos?
You didn't
gosh.
ask me. You didn't ask me, but I have 30,000 subscribers. All right.
Well, I'm going around. I'm going around the circle here. How long?
It's been about 2 years, 2.5 years, something like that.
Okay. And Chris, you? He's just leaving.
18 years. 18 years.
18 years. Now, Grumpus, whatever mic you're using, I love it.
Oh, this is a Rode NT1,
Okay.
and I'm running it through a Yamaha. What is it? MG10XG, I think.
Okay.
XU.
I don't know what that means.
Chris, you look like you're staring me down. Stop it! You're freaking me out.
You want to make sure you're awake.
Please.
I had that problem a week ago. Knocked out.
Yeah, you said Grumpus, your voice sounds good on. Now, do you use this for live, or do you use the same mic when you film?
I only use it when I jump on these live chats.
Okay.
It sounds the same as on his channel, though. Pretty close.
I've got a Rode lapel
Oh, there you go.
I use in my videos.
Okay. I bought a Rode lapel on the door handle and ripped it in half.
You're right. I heard you say that earlier. I'm always catching mine on something. I had to run
Yeah.
inside my shirt and tuck all the
Well, one
air
thing-
in my pocket so I don't hang up
Yeah.
on stuff.
One thing I started doing is I got one of those, those neck when you go to conventions, they give you those name badges.
Yeah. The lanyard.
I take my lapel in here and I'll put the wireless Rode part in that package and just wear it under my shirt, because I was tucking it into my pants, but every time I walked inside the house, I'd catch it on the door handle and rip it out. So I
Does the
started.
button make an echo?
It does, yeah.
Hey, Coleman, how many
Yeah.
subscribers
See,
do you
here I-
have?
Here, I was this morning.
You say that again, you cut out.
I was at 800 this morning. I don't know where I'm at
How
now.
long?
10 months.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. No, it's
That's
doing
damn
fine.
good.
I think
Way ahead of
Pretty
schedule.
darn good.
Okay.
Coleman, I checked your channel earlier, like 850 or something like that. I could be
Okay.
wrong, but you're well over 8. The problem is Coleman, because I've heard that in a couple of your videos. You'll do your video, your mic will get caught on the door, and then shut up, Monica. And then all of a sudden, all I hear is your balls fucking rubbing each other. When it gets, he's like,
How do you know-
"Squish, squish."
How do you know what my balls sound like? That's what I want to know.
I record my.
He
balls
is Secret
all the time.
fucking Service.
I
Have you
record
been-
my. So I know what they sound like.
Have you been to one of my shows at the Large and in Charge?
As long as I didn't see you in the stall and you were tapping your feet, I was good to go.
I always have a little bit of worry when I give Chris so much shit because I know the power he's got. It
It's
scares
over.
me just a little, but I don't care.
I'm retiring. I have no power anymore. They've taken it all away.
What are you retiring from, Chris? Let me know if
The
I should
government.
shut up or not. Oh,
You
government.
can't tell a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the government.
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 Yeah, our government. Let's clarify.
Yes, our government. Yeah.
Secret Service.
That's a secret.
See, I told you can't tell shit.
I actually used to date a Secret Service girl. I'm like, why do they call it the Secret Service? And she's like, that's a secret. I'm like, funny.
Stupid.
Yeah.
She didn't last too long, but she broke my heart. Yeah.
You're like, aye, Captain.
So I have a question. What are some other than food YouTube channels? Some of the other channels you guys like watching?
I like watching the Bell Life. It's one of my favorite things to watch.
What? The
What
Bell
is it?
Life?
What's it about?
The Bell Life.
What's that about?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, they fucking like whack themselves with shit. They eat weird shit. It's funny.
Oh,
as
What?
fuck.
The big fucking jack guy?
Bell
Yeah, the big
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it.
Okay. The Bell Life.
I
The
like-
Bell Life.
I like the true crime crap.
You know, Monica, have you watched Adventures with Purpose yet?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think so.
So it's a guy that's out of Washington and he's a diver. And what he started doing, he started diving rivers and pulling trash out. And then he
Yeah.
and
Okay,
then
but the
he
river.
found, he found a car and it had a body in it.
Okay.
Now
I
out
watched
of the country,
Man versus
and he-
Man
and he
versus
works
yeah,
on-
Man versus what is it? Man versus River. He
Cilantro.
does,
Yeah.
he
Cilantro.
does that. He
No.
does that.
Man versus
Man-
cilantro.
Yeah.
Man
guy
versus
travels-
River.
Yeah, this guy travels around the country and he dives for cold cases looking for
Oh no, he doesn't do that.
here in
But
Texas
he
about a
does
month ago.
return a lot of
And-
iPhones.
Okay.
In your lake,
No, this
by
guy-
the way, by the chance.
Yeah.
No, it was a lake here. It was a lake here in the Dallas area, and he found a lady that had been gone missing for 30 years.
Wow.
Oh
but
my
it's called,
gosh.
It's called
Ooh.
Adventures with Purpose. It's a great channel.
I would not be signing up for that.
I've watched some of those the river magnet guys.
Yeah.
Right.
And yeah, I like that.
I bought a bunch of river magnets too for fishing. Those suckers are strong. I can't even get them off
Yeah.
my fridge. They're really strong.
Patty Joe
Um,
Cookie. Bell Life.
I know.
I watch quite a few sailing channels.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Side
Travel.
boob thing.
Side boob. Exactly. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, hell yeah.
I like
Outdoor survival, I watch a lot of
survival stuff too. I
Okay.
will. Yeah, I'll watch
Yeah.
that.
So you watch Dave Canterbury? You like him?
A little bit. I usually watch Sailing Doodles.
Okay.
Yes,
there's
I
one
just
called-
discovered them today. Speaking of side boob.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's
Big
got a really
time.
good channel. He's up around. He's over 300,000 now. I remember when he started, and he had right around 10.
Yeah, he's like a former pilot who just got laid
He was
off.
a
and
commercial
he's-
pilot.
Yeah, and he started sailing with his friends. It's like they were in like
Wow,
Fiji
cool.
or whatever, and they're at some old bar, and
There you go,
like
Chris.
this chick takes her top. Yeah, Chris, exactly. This would be something right up Chris's off. She takes her top off, and she's like, "All right," because you're supposed to jump off this thing nude.
I don't like
She's like,
those.
"Okay." She goes,
This is
"Sorry,
horrible.
mom," and off she goes. I was like,
Shut up.
"No,
Like
true
that.
story."
Like, was that Naked and Afraid?
Yeah. I tried watching that show. I can't look at a man's ass that long.
Nah,
I couldn't.
Coleman,
watch that show.
Coleman, you just moved up on the scale a little bit there. I might put you up here. No, I can't. Never mind.
I get ready for a shower and I'm naked afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris has no mirrors in his bathroom.
I like
Okay,
My-
here's our first bumper sticker. Let's see.
the criminalized cilantro.
Right now. Hashtag
That's right.
CCNR.
That's really good writing.
Okay, what else? We got to think of something else.
That would be an awesome
another one-
bumper stick, actually.
Another one I like watching is I do a lot of metal detecting and prospecting.
Oh,
and
I
stuff.
did.
There's a
Like
guy-
you too.
I want to do that.
There's a
It's
There's
fun.
a guy out of New Hampshire, and his channel is called the Green Mountain Metal Detectors, and
Yep.
he does a lot of metal detecting up
Cilantro.
Maine and New Hampshire and Vermont and that area.
Cilantro
But
matters.
he does some. There we go. He does some amazing cinematography, and he talks to the area. But he's got a really good channel too. He's not real big. He's probably I don't know 150,000 maybe. But
Oh, that's
I
not
enjoy
big.
watching
No,
him.
that's not big at all. No.
No, he has.
Yeah, well-
He has Coleman. I've seen him, Coleman, because I live in New Hampshire. Obviously, because he sent me a letter, so you know my address. But in that
Was
red,
he digging up your yard? Was he digging up your
in
yard?
that red envelope. But
Yeah, I found a cat's house here. Weird.
Well, have you seen that one? There's like a group of guys that they go and they like want to dig up your yard and they'll like give you money for it so they can have like the fortunes that they find. I'm like, no, but thanks for letting me
Chris
know.
lives. It's probably just a PO box, and he lives out
Yeah.
in the mountains somewhere.
fuck you, Patrick.
Chris,
He's
my,
over there
Boy,
digging
Chris.
up a archaeological find in his backyard.
I sent Chris,
So-
Patrick, you can text, right? So if you have Apple phone, because you use that Apple text thing, it's not texting, but it's whatever. So I can text
iMessaging?
Patrick. Yeah, thank you. And so I put in last week, I'm like, hey, Patrick, I got a special message for you. Fuck you. And I put in parentheses, you have to say it real quiet. He's like, oh, fuck you very much.
Chris, my son has been in New Mexico and Texas all of his life, and
Yep.
last year he bought a 70-acre blueberry farm in Maine.
That's awesome.
That
And
is
this is
cool,
his-
actually. Yeah.
This is his first winter up there, and it's been
Cold?
a challenge for him.
Cool.
So
Cold, yeah. Colder than
Yeah.
fuck.
Actually, it's actually been a very mild winter for us up here.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
It's been cold as fuck down here.
They
Well,
show
that's-
everybody else that they're having a hell of a
Yeah.
time over there.
That's that fucking whole what do they call that? Where the weak die off. That's what we're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so Mike, I
Survival
just
to the fittest.
noticed in the beginning of the show you said the name of my channel wrong, and you have it wrong in just too.
What?
I'm going to blame Steven for that.
Well, see, hey,
Yeah.
that's the whole thing.
It's grilling and chilling, not chilling and grilling.
No, well, we're still chilling with you. I'm sorry. It is grilling and chilling with Coleman.
That goes,
Yeah,
I
TJ never
apologize.
got it right. Either.
that goes back to spelling things wrong in the clickbait. You know, it's,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As long as the whatever's right, you're good. Doesn't matter.
The whatever.
Shut up.
You're right. The whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Corey's right. Well, as long as the whatever's right.
As long as the link works, it doesn't fucking matter.
That's right.
Oh God,
Who cares?
I agree. So it's not chilling and grilling; it's grilling and chilling.
Okay, you know how like
Rolling
in
and
California, they in California they're always like advertising. It's like, oh, but due to California regulations, this is cancerous. I better look it up to see if cilantro is cancerous there.
Oh,
I'm
it
sure-
definitely
And
is.
if it
Yeah.
is, you know I'm gonna exploit it here in Idaho.
It causes
'Cause we
erectile
got half
dysfunction.
them people here.
Is that
We got
my
half of
problem?
Yeah.
Damn.
It makes your pinky stick out when you drink, Mike.
potentially cancerous. If you're pregnant, don't eat cilantro, or you might get cancer.
It's a miracle
Watch
herb.
Mike. Look at Mike's
Kill
finger. Look at Mike's finger when he's drinking.
Oh
So,
shit! Here we
Is
go.
this my finger I'm holding up? Woo.
there's
I don't know. I just
Coleman.
sat on it for half hour.
Yeah.
It's numb.
there was Rob Diaz. He's out of Oakland, and I've been to his house several times.
I bet you have.
But he was on years ago, and he was chilling and grilling with Rob D.
Yep.
So I think that everyone just remembers
Yeah.
chilling and grilling versus grilling and chilling, and
Right.
so he's changed his channel name, but it used to be chilling and grilling with Rob D, and it's like chilling and grilling. And I remember CJ caught himself. He's like, that's fucking Rob D. That's not you. I'm sorry, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but yeah, that's where it is. You know, unfortunately, your channel is similar to someone else's, and
Oh,
Another guy's channel's name
I'm
is.
just harassing.
I've hung out with Chris several times with
That's right.
Rob Z.
Yeah.
I've several times and got the raw end. Yeah.
Speaking of the raw end,
Jet's
Isn't it?
ass with. Speaking of Jet, how's Jet doing?
Oh, she's great.
Yeah, no more bladder infection.
I thought Jet was a boy.
No, she's a
Oh,
girl.
hell no. He's a
It's
girl.
Yeah, no, yeah. No, I put her on a diet. She's losing weight.
She wasn't fat. She was teeny tiny.
No, she's got a big belly though. Oh, she had a big belly. She's looking.
He's
good
already
What's wrong
trying
with
to
that?
sit. He's already trying to tighten the purse strings now that he's getting ready to retire. He's like,
I'm
"Oh
putting-
no, you got to go on a diet."
Instead of a half a cup, now you're getting a third of a cup of food every day.
Yep.
Sorry, Jet.
I'm only,
Gotta make that dollar last.
I'm only making 40%. I fucking, I gotta cut
Poor
ends.
kitty.
We start
man.
with Jet and work our way out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, mom.
So Chris, when do you actually retire?
May 8th.
We're throwing a party, by the way.
Yeah, the day after I retire.
Hell
We're
yeah,
gonna show
let's
up.
do it, man. Let's do it.
Are you gonna spill some beans in?
Am I Corey? What?
Gonna spill some beans in about some shit?
Oh no, I can't. I'm still. No, I can't.
Damn it!
No tell-all book.
No.
Yeah.
Like some level 1 shit or something?
What do you think? I'm a Navy SEAL and I just fucking go around.
I actually do think
Right.
that's you. I think
Right,
you are.
yeah. Making movies.
That's why I'm afraid of you a little.
You should be.
Fucking coming up,
I was
fucking
in the Air Force.
plot me in the head of my sleep one night just to fucking just say, "Hey,
Corey.
cilantro sucks," and then
Corey, this is a green screen, Corey. I'm actually right outside your window.
Be careful of that next shot you get, Corey.
yeah.
Do you know where your
Ignore
children
that dot
are?
on your forehead.
Oh God. We should
Okay,
throw a big
so-
party for Chris's May. Well, Chris graduates Chris graduates the 8th, so the 12th, May
think
12th. We're
We should
doing
do
a
a video.
big
Mike,
ass party.
we should do a video, and on May 12th, we all smoke fucking.
I am
I'll be-
there, dude.
I'll be stuck
Yeah.
in like wherever we did it because I no.
Whatever. Shut
I
up.
don't like feeling like that.
So, Chris, you said you're from New Hampshire?
Just have a gum.
I'm from Massachusetts.
Okay. I was just up in Nashua here a couple months ago.
Yeah, it's right near the state
I got
line.
it. Yeah, I got an office up there. I was up there visiting.
Really?
Ashua.
Yeah, that's where all the massholes go to shop.
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
because there's no income tax. Oh, it's still sales tax. Yeah.
Right.
Really?
We're all drying cilantro and smoking it for Christmas
Patrick, go to sleep.
graduation into
to sleep.
retirement.
No. Hashtag CCNR. We do that.
So Coleman,
I actually love the idea, Monica, of hashtag cilantro sucks and hashtag cilantro whatever. We should make
Criminalize
up-
cilantro right now?
No, and the other one. That'd be awesome.
I don't smoke
Yeah.
pot, but why is cilantro like a code word for pot?
It's
Oregano.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
oregano.
oregano.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know shit.
or the
Coriander.
I know.
We'll use
You
coriander.
know what?
from
You
now
need
on.
you need to get yourself Urban Dictionary
devil's lettuce.
because that's what I had to do when my kids were teenagers. I couldn't understand a damn thing coming out of their mouths.
Was
So
that
I had to Urban
H-E-R-B-E-N?
Dictionary everything. And it was sad because I actually had to look up more shit than I'd ever wanted to in my entire life. And I thought I was going to be the cool mom. I was like,
Yeah.
No,
I don't know
Monica,
any of
you were
this.
not.
I
Some of the
was not
stories
the
I've
cool
heard,
mom.
you were not.
I am so not the cool mom. Trust me. Yeah. And I'm like, how did I not know this stuff? I was like, you would have thought that I would have known because I was going to be the cool mom. But no.
Grumpus, did you have a question for me?
Oh, I was just going to ask if you had an offset or any experience with offsets.
You know, I don't have one now. I've got a gas grill, a Kamado Joe, and a Weber kettle. But I think if my next grill is going to be a Lone Star grill if I get one.
Oh, good choice.
I have a stupid question. What is the difference? And this is honestly a stupid question. I have a Weber kettle and I love it.
Okay.
If I had the choice of one grill for the rest of my life, it'd be the Weber.
Okay.
What is the difference in? I know what the physical difference is, but the cooking difference between the Komodo and the Weber.
My Kamado Joe, I can load it up full of charcoal, set it at 250 degrees, still be at 250 degrees 24 hours later.
Gotcha.
Damn.
Plus, it holds the humidity in
Because it's so
It's like
thick,
a big,
right?
what is it? It's like
Yeah.
a big Dutch oven, right?
Yeah, it's a big convection oven, basically, is what it is.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it
Ceramic.
holds the heat in. It holds the moisture
Ceramic.
in. It is the best grill I have ever owned. It is. If I only had one grill to use, it'd be my Kamado Joe.
And
Really?
how much does
And
that
if you
cost?
want some screaming heat, it'd get hot, too.
$1,000, $1,600.
Oh yeah, no,
They're expensive.
I think
More
I
than
paid.
$1,000, I guarantee you that.
Yeah, I have the Big
Real.
Joe, and I think it was at around 18 to 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's cheaper than the green egg, and the Kamado Joe's a much better product than the green egg.
You have a Weber though too. I've seen you cook on the Weber. Do you like your Weber?
Yeah, I went because of my channel, and I wanted to appeal more to the backyard guy. So not everybody has a $5,000 gas grill or a $2,000 Kamado Joe.
Yeah.
I went to Facebook swap page and I bought a $50 Weber kettle just so I could do some videos on it. And then for Christmas, my wife got me a 26-inch. And that's my next video coming out. I'm actually putting the 26-inch Weber kettle together.
Okay.
And then I'm going to start doing some modifications to it. So
Let me ask you this: if you had one grill that you could have the rest of your life, and we're saying, Coleman, damn it, you only get one grill. You're on. You're stuck on
Weber
a. What would it be?
it'd be my Kamado Joe, hands down.
Okay, so mine would be the Weber kettle, but no, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
my
I
Kamado Joe is just so versatile.
I totally understand with you, but I'm not that far into it like you are, so I don't know I don't do all the stuff that you do with yours. I have a 22-inch Weber kettle, but I have a 36-inch Blackstone that's still in the box after 3 years. But
Send it to me.
yeah,
I don't
On its
get the
way.
wanting to
Blackstone
try one.
thing at all.
but no, I think with what I do, I could do everything on my 22, but I would definitely get a 26. And for the rest of my life, I would be happy on a 26.
And you're right. If I was the average Joe, the 26-inch Weber kettle would be the perfect grill for everybody. I mean, because you can do just about anything you want on that thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you seen Scott from Dr. Taste Good Barbecue has the Santa Maria thing that goes over his 22, and he can raise it, lower it.
They
Have you seen?
yeah,
you guys seen
can
that?
That's
put
the
those on
Gabby, right?
Yeah, the Gabby.
I just got mine yesterday.
And what do you have you
Haven't
put
seen
it
a
on
video
yet,
yet.
or
Yeah, I used it last time.
what do you think?
Great. It makes it more versatile than what Grillin and Chillin with Coleman's talking about.
Okay.
And I added a rotisserie to it too, so it's got a rotisserie and the Santa Maria all in one.
Perfect.
You have the 22 or 26?
22.
Wow.
I'm thinking about doing that too. I was looking at it today, and I almost pulled the trigger, and just at the last second, because I've got the patio going in and the new kitchen going in outside. I thought, what the hell do I need with that right now?
Right.
But who knows? 2 months from now. I love it.
You can buy an off-brand and get away with it a lot cheaper, but I wanted the Gabby, so I got the Gabby. So
Okay, he's got the Santa Maria. And I don't know
But
if that's
it's
an actual
the
brand.
Gabby Santa Maria. The
Okay.
best.
Oh,
Nina, the
Santa Maria.
Pinta, the Santa Maria.
Yeah. Yep.
Gotcha.
And of course, Patrick's not letting the cilantro go.
No,
I know.
why would he?
I know he's going to town.
Patrick has
We can't
cilantro fascination.
We can't hear you. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff, shimmy, shimmy, Bob.
Yeah,
I
I've thought
can't
about
hear you.
the Blackstones, but I don't see the draw to the
I
black
want to
stone.
try one.
I mean, I have
wanna
a
try
griddle I
one.
can put on my Kamado Joe, and I can do everything on that. I just
I
I've
bought
got a griddle.
I bought
Yeah.
mine at Walmart 3 years
At
ago.
Walmart?
At Walmart. It was in November, and I got the 36-inch with a back drain. And this is the plain Jane, no cover, but it's got the back drain, so whatever the new one was. And I think I paid $1.87 for the 36-inch and with a back drain. And I'm like, I can't. And I texted Leprechaun.
That's
and I'm
not
like,
that much.
yeah. He's like, no, those are like
You
$2.40.
text or FaceTime him because you FaceTime me one time going, oh shit, I meant leprechaun.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm giving you shit, dude.
Well, you fucking FaceTime me, thought I was your kid.
Fuck you.
You're like, hey, Chris. He's like, hey, Chris. Oh, you know, I'm Chris. Yeah.
Oops.
In my defense, my son's name's Chris also.
Well, your name is kind of like Leprechaun. Not really, but
Exact same but different, right?
yeah.
So explain to me the Blackstone. What does it do that a big cast iron skillet won't do?
it's
You got more space.
Yeah.
It's just
More
volume.
space, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, it's like cooking in a restaurant. Like my 36 out there, I go throw it to
Like
the side.
Mongolian barbecue.
I can turn one side down, turn one side up, just go to town.
So you think it's worth it for two people?
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, they
I'm gonna
have,
try it.
26 for two.
they have different sizes. You know,
I've
like,
seen a lot of people make
Yeah.
breakfast on them. I want to do that.
yeah.
That looks fun.
And
See, I
can't
can put
do
a,
that
I
on
can
a
put
little
a cast
grill.
iron griddle on my Kamado Joe.
I've got a pretty
The
good
same
size.
No, you can't
Well,
because
that I
your
put on
heat's
my gas
all
grill,
constant
mine,
on the bottom. You can't change your heat on your bottom, Coleman. Your heat.
I can put deflector plates on one side and make one side hot and cold. I can
Okay, but it ain't gonna. Okay,
Yeah.
bottom and
You say,
I've got a
can't
pretty
argue-
good
you
size
can't argue.
griddle. that I
just
put on my
infect your
gas
plate all
grill.
you want there and mess around with that all you want.
I do an open
go, buddy, you
flame,
go.
and then I have a lodge griddle that I do on an open
Yeah.
flame. It works all right.
Just deflect your plate away over there.
yeah.
You
Should
can't
have been
control
a
your heat on your
politician.
deflector plates, Coleman. You got one heat. You got one heat. You know what I'm saying? On a Blackstone, you can control the heats.
Do you guys use
Zoe.
the salt brick? I love that. The salt
Zoe,
brick.
say hi to Chris.
Nobody
Say hi to
does that.
The
Hey,
soapstone.
Zoe.
There's only a couple I think I've heard of you guys actually have used that.
The
Is that a
No.
Cuisinart
A
360?
salt plate, like a salt
Oh, the salt stones.
salt stone. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. They're supposed to be really good for like food.
I love steak. Even you don't even have to season it. It's like it's already
do you
seasoned.
clean 'em?
Bam.
How do you clean them?
They're antibacterial, antimicrobial, and so you just rinse them. If they get really bad, you just might take a brush to it, like a little a hard brush, but it pretty much just rinses off.
So it's pretty much like my last girlfriend. You just take a hard.
Yeah.
You
like
just
that.
power wash her in the evening and put her away.
Yeah. A little whore bath. She put it back in the cupboard.
I gotta find a beer. I gotta try to find a beer.
All right, I got to go to bed. I got to work tomorrow. Great chat,
Yeah.
guys.
It was great to talk to you.
Good to meet you, Corey.
Have a
Good
good
see
one.
you, Corey. Good to see
Corey.
you kicking.
Thank you.
I think I can do this.
Thanks a lot, Corey.
Hey, Grumpus, I like your chair. You look like you're in a spaceship.
Oh,
I
this is
know, it's
my,
fun.
Yeah, he looks like
It's
y'all
cool. It's
kick
like
back.
is that a
It's
gaming?
like
Is that a
chilling.
gaming chair?
yeah, it's my
That's-
DR Racer chair.
Yeah.
I bought that about 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
It leans back. It's great for naps.
Monica, where were you when Grumpus was our guest?
I was here.
Trying to move Monica.
She wasn't paying
Whatever.
attention
I'm
that
trying
day.
to move-
Careful.
I know she wasn't. I'm trying to move Monica down because it's like cilantro on top,
Oh, shit.
anti-cilantro, or no, cilantro sucks on the bottom. But
Hey, we're
no,
outnumbered
No,
right at the
so,
moment.
no cilantro's taking over. So
We
it doesn't
are
matter
now.
where you put us.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to
We're taking over the world.
get rid of Chris now. Sorry, Chris, we're gonna have to get rid of you because you don't like cilantro.
Fuck you. So it's gonna be either a natter days, a natural light natter days, or sherry fucking leaning kugel. I'm gonna go with.
Oh, Leinenkugels? Oh, I go Leinenkugels.
Leinenkugels.
Lingen, whatever
Yeah.
that.
I don't like
Yeah.
Leinenkugels because that's what girls do to exercise.
Oh my lord!
Go Natty Light then. I mean,
You
come
better
on.
get used to it.
Let me ask Zoe. Hold on.
You're
Those
gonna
are
have to be a
lemon
whole lot
kegels.
more accommodating now that you're retiring.
Yeah. Dude, I swear on the 8th, we're throwing a
There's a
big
$1 million
party
question.
on this show for Chris.
12.
What's that?
Hobo, how are you, buddy?
We got Hobo online.
Hobo, I'm out of bourbon, and I only have enough vodka to last me the rest of the week. So I can't drink.
Till the end of the driveway
Whatever,
is what he meant to say.
Let's see. It's 11:19. Yeah, that's till midnight at Chris's house.
Yeah. I'm cutting down my drinking. I try to only drink 3 days a week.
There you go.
It's tough.
You quitter.
I am. I hate quitters.
I do too. Goddamn quitters.
I know.
Well, speaking of quitters, guys,
Don't
go
do
ahead,
it.
Chris.
Don't do it.
Thanks, Mike.
I've had enough of your crap, Mike.
Yeah.
Coleman, you've been a great guest. Thank you. What,
Are you
Chris?
gonna
Thank
do
you.
the-
Thanks for having me. It was
Are
fun.
you going to do the wrap up? Are you going to do the wrap up? Hey, Coleman, it was great having you guys.
Our-
And, thanks all for being
Yeah,
here.
it's great having you. Our guest
Please
next
hold
week
while I
is not
disconnect.
capital N, capital O, capital T, Chris.
Have a great night, all. Have a great night.
What?
All right. Good night, Chris.
Quitter.
How you doing? Nice meeting you.
No, I thought
Coleman?
you were going to bed.
Chris, I'll FaceTime you and then hang up.
No.
Grumpus, what's your
You guys are
First name,
making me
Grumpus?
so confused.
So
Chris, you need to think of other bumper sticker ideas for us. I think of
Yeah,
I don't know,
we're looking at
tapped
bumper
out.
sticker ideas.
I'm going
Right.
to
Nothing to do like
I'm gonna send Mike a thumbnail, and he's gonna give me a call later on.
Why?
I'm almost afraid.
Oh, wait a second. I know what it's missing.
Hey, Grumpus, I have an office down. Are you down by Houston?
Yes, just north of Houston.
Okay, I've got an office down in Houston, and I go down there a couple
He's just
times
making
a year.
it
I'll
up
have to
as he
look you up, and
goes.
maybe we can go to lunch one.
Hey,
when
that'd
I'm
be
down
excellent.
there next time.
What part of Houston you in?
Good night, Greg.
I live north of Dallas, but I have
Good
an
night,
office
Charlie.
in Houston.
Yeah, where's your office
It's
in Houston? What part?
I only go there a couple times a year. What's the main? Is it I-10 that goes through the middle of town?
I-10 goes east and west through the middle, and 45 goes north and south through the middle.
Okay, so if you look at Houston and use those as the quadrants,
Yeah.
our office is in the northwest quadrant.
Okay.
Further out to the west side of town, and just north of I-10.
Okay, Probably
It's just south of.
Copperfield area.
Yeah,
David
there's a
Copperfield
little
area.
bitty small airport just north of our office.
Okay, I think I know where you're at. Over by Stafford.
Okay. I fly into Houston and I Google it and drive there, so I don't.
It's
You
right
got,
now.
you got my email.
Definitely.
So yeah, just give me a holler. We'll make that happen.
you
Perfect.
have an office in Boise,
Perfect.
Idaho.
I don't. Does anybody live there? No, we don't. We actually.
No.
We do it.
Just
We
just two people.
We do have an office in Idaho, but I don't cover it.
Bunch of
I don't.
Californians.
I don't do
too.
anything west of Denver.
this
Where's
bullshit. Oh, Charlie's area? Jeez.
Yeah, so I do Denver to upstate New York is kind of the part of the country I travel to.
Good Lord, what happened to the West? Does that just not matter in the United States to you guys? Who do I talk
there's-
to get
there's
that
another guy.
fixed? Jesus.
No, there's another guy in the country that handles Arizona, Idaho, Nevada, Oregon, California. So he handles.
How about
that area,
Melbourne,
and
Australia?
Yeah, we got offices in Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, India.
What the
New
heck?
Zealand,
What
a
business
country?
are you in?
I told you I'm a stripper.
Yeah, you never alluded to a actual
Travel and road
business,
show.
though. You working for Weinstein?
I work for I work for a company called Lynx Franchising. It's a company that owns several franchises. One you
I
probably
see.
recognize is Jan Pro, which is a commercial cleaning
Yeah.
franchise.
hmm
Where they strip while they clean.
Yeah, they do. They
Strip it
clean
clean.
Come in your house and
hospitals,
strip.
hotels.
Scooting their butts
So-
all over
so-
the house.
Yeah. So when I say I'm a stripper, the company I work for does floor stripping. So
I got that.
So you're literally a stripper.
yeah.
I got that.
That's awesome. All right, guys, I need to hit the hay because the
All
couch is very.
Okay, one
we
last
have
time
a very
before we
comfortable couch.
leave.
Monica, we need to get some bumper stickers on that and start selling them.
We're gonna, trust me.
Nah,
We
Coleman,
need some more
you buy it.
ideas,
You
though.
buy it, Coleman. I'm making this video private. Because
How
of that.
often? It seems like every time I come on your after show, you make it private.
Yeah, I know.
I'm starting to feel.
Yeah,
Huh.
you should, especially after that. Oh, hey, I was looking for leprechauns. Sorry, man. I'll talk to you later.
I was looking for side
fuck you,
boob.
Chris.
How is that different?
You
I
don't
was looking for side
Chris,
boob.
show me
It
some
never
side
came
boob
on.
and we'll be okay.
So I'm tepid. Okay, I forget who I was trying to call, and maybe I was trying
It
to
was
call.
leprechaun.
Okay, I don't recall, but all I recall is you answer the phone. You're on your couch. Your hand is like this over your waist, and you have. And I'm like,
That's because Magnum PI was on.
Yeah.
maybe I meant to call you, and I'm like, maybe this is the wrong time. Maybe this is the wrong time to call Mike. And I'm like, no, sorry, Mike. I was trying to call Leprechaun. He's like,
all
that's,
we
all right.
heard,
That's all right, Chris.
Mike. All we heard, but I didn't order any pizza.
Do I hear flapping in the background? I hear fapping. Clapping.
It's the plumber. I'm here to
just
fix
trying
the
to
sink.
turn off the TV.
Oh, you guys are awesome. So we are actually going to throw a party for Chris on the 8th.
Can't wait.
8th of May, because he retires.
The 8th, so it won't be. What's the Wednesday? So
when do you retire? I mean, retire.
So
Eighth?
the May
12th.
Shush.
So we can't even say May the 4th be with you.
My show.
And Cinco de Mayo will already be over.
May 8th is Saturday, so 9, 10.
What? It's an
So
8th
May-
on a Saturday.
May 12th will be a Wednesday. And
I know, but
maybe-
what day do
Yeah,
you
we're
like
gonna-
leave the office?
Well, but on May 12th, when you do your show, maybe I can come on and we could do a special see you later.
We're going to hold a Chris has retired show on the
Retarded.
12th of May.
Don't ever go full retard. Don't ever go full retard.
Full tilt.
I've never heard that word. You know, I got a story about that. My son and I are at one of the convenience stores, right? And this was about 5 years ago. He was 18. And we're looking at this movie and he goes, "Hey, Dad, what do you think about this?" I go, "That movie's retarded." And this guy behind us looks at me like, you could just see if looks could kill, I would have been dead. Like, hello, you're the same age I am. We used to say that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
I know. Remember? Okay.
Apparently
do you guys
you can't
remember
now.
what the American ARC, so American Retarded Citizens Association or whatever? I mean, for like forever and ever. I mean, even just into like recent history, I'd say like in the last 10 years, like their tax,
Oh, that's right.
receipts. Yeah, their tax receipts even said it. Like American.
You had to put retarded on
Association
there.
for Retarded Citizens. Yeah, I'm like, no, it's like it's a thing, really. My kids
Do
were
they
like, Mom,
prefer water?
ARS.
ARC. It was ARC.
Oh.
It's still
ARC.
called
Yeah,
ARC.
now it's
But they don't
handicap.
tell you that it
It's
stands
HARC.
for Retarded Citizens.
HARC.
So,
Yeah.
my kids got all
Association
mad at me.
Handicap.
I said, it's for retarded citizens, and the kids were like, that's not true. I'm like, okay, whatever.
No. What they said was, that's not true.
Yeah, freaking millennials.
What does that have to do with side boob?
My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, never know, Mike. What you
Well,
find
no.
at the art?
All I heard was side boob.
Side boob.
Side boob.
And then I didn't even see the side boob. I went through the whole video. Not one side boob.
Yeah.
They don't have side boob. Home.
All right.
They can
We
say
all just
side
got-
boob with no problem.
We all just got censored
We
on
just got-
YouTube.
Exactly. We're booted. It's like
God.
Chris on a
Thanks, Chris.
Saturday night playing music. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Coleman, good luck on reaching 1,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, Coleman.
Check at the
Hey,
night.
This is
He's lost
side
his
boob.
purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
lost
guys.
half
We'll
my
talk to you
subscribers.
next week.
Bye.
We got Carrie on next week, so we'll talk to you later, guys. Thank you so much. What a blast.
All right.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Good evening.
Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.